see what happens.
The first Noel, the angels did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields where they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 Noel. Born is the King of Israel. They looked up and saw a star shining in the east beyond them far, and to the earth it gave great light, and so it continued both day and night. Noel, 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 Noel. Born is the
Thought I was
King
muted.
of Israel. Noel, 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 Noel. Born is the King of Israel. Noel, 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 Noel. Born is the King of Israel. Born is the King of Israel.
That's embarrassing. Hey, y'all. It's good to see you. Let's see what happens tonight. Not a very good start. Who we got? Cheryl, Pepper 101, Apple Dumpling. It's good to see y'all. Who else? Be Charming. Yep, you hear my mouse rolling. Seventh wife. Hey, Mary, good to see you. White Rabbit, good to see you. And Vicky, how y'all doing? Y'all ready for Christmas? I looked at my calendar and I said, it's next week. What? Hey, D-Dog. Quit doing drop-bys. Are y'all ready? Because I'm not. Everything I own is almost is packed in boxes. We were supposed to take some loads today, but my mover got sick. So it's okay because I had to fill out contracts all day. I kind of feel a little smarter now. Yeah, Vicky, I understand that. Ready, set, wait. Usually I am so far ahead. I start in January. Hey, Al, good to see you. And because locally there's always something. And this year's been a little bit different because I don't know why. Lots going on. That's why. Y'all seen all the crazy news? Is oh my goodness. So much is going on. All I can say about that is just keep being you. Just a lot of propaganda too. Right now. That's what I feel like, running in circles. Yeah, I had part of the contract missing. Didn't know that. Thankfully, I know everybody in this community and got the 2 forms that were missing. It's a lot. Y'all, if you decide to sell, you might want to get a realtor. Hey, Ann, good to see you. Then you don't have to worry about anything. But I got to try and do everything myself, so can't complain. So, been reading to y'all about it, out of this renewed Christmas blessing book. I don't know if I should read that one. That's a little strange. Maybe this one. Except for that one's really long. Oh, it's way long. Okay, maybe not that one. It's like 3 pages long. Right, Al? God, just know there's a lot of propaganda out there. There's a lot of hopium. There's a lot of things. I think this is when we need the most discernment. Canadian, good to see you. I think that sometimes it just gets overwhelming, and I think that that's the purpose, is to overwhelm us. And I don't know why I didn't put the link. Hey, what? Yep, stress does. I can't believe I'm still here because, man, there's been a lot of that. A lot of that. You're driving, so right away. Apple Dumpling, it's good to see you. Be charming, right? That's the way it used to be. Well, so I do have a friend at the title company, and she did help me. And it's pretty much all done at the title company. So, um, but there's a contract that I had to fill out as the seller, and it's all done, ready to go in the morning. Working on Christmas cards. They might get there by New Year's. Who knows? The human, good to see you. Still haunting evil. Awesome. Keep haunting that evil. Yeah, evil's definitely out there working overtime. Okay, I'll go ahead and read it. What the heck? I don't think I read this, did I? I don't think so. This is called Christ's Nativity. The light passed from hand to hand. In the dim sanctuary, a hush held sway, every heart waiting for the coming of the light. I stood beneath the stained glass window, adorned with fresh balsam fir and bright red bows, the green scent so different from the honeyed, well, I'm going to say that wrong, acacia, I hope, of a desert long ago. The humble wooden manger held no leafy boughs. The church, gilded with what was plain, a newborn baby nestled in rough hay, was now wrapped with soft velvet throws. I felt torn between two places, one so warm and beautiful, sweet smelling of cinnamon and cloves, the other raw with biting cold, ripe with earth, livestock, and smoky haze. O holy night, we sang, but my wild heart, resisted the tame indoor scene and parted ways with people dressed in silky clothes, longing for the babe. I fled my seat, hungry for crisp, clean air to breathe. I hurried past all the legs, trying not to step on toes, until I lunged out the side door to feel the welcome relief of a scouring wind. At the edge of the church garden, I searched the skies. The stars above me sat silent, but brilliant in their shining. I looked for bright messengers to bring me good news, but none showed. My wet tears dried, and still there was no whisper of angel song. Oh, how I longed for the light of the world to shine upon me. My tender heart ached to touch the mystery of God with us, Emmanuel. Then I heard it, a new sound, as the human chorus began to rise. Outside the hall, I strained to hear the joyful glorias all around. The bells began to ring, so I turned my face again to the little church with the red door that seemed to breathe with new heavenly life. A beautiful stained glass glow bathed my face, light colored with story of saints and angels from long ago. Illuminated by candle flames, the glorious shades of crimson, royal blue and gold painted the snow with good the news, the best news of what the angels rejoiced to know. And suddenly, the radiance of the Lord's glory was visible to me. I knew that if I sought the Christ child, I would find him not inside the walls, but in union with the people they held. where he was born again, every heart a manger, where he laid his sweet head. I returned to my rest and to the people I loved, joining with them in the everlasting choirs. Hark at the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. And that's the end of that one. That was pretty good. That's great, Be Charming. Oh, and celebrate it in your heart. Scrimshaw, good to see you. You know, it's a hard time of year for a lot of people. But I think that, hey, Kiss Off, good to see you. 3 more days. Hey, Rocksteady. But I still think it's in your heart. Christmas is in your heart. The Lord's in your heart. Spirit is in your heart. Texas bound. Oh, wow, man. Yeah. I didn't know you had a spouse. That's good. Did I put the link or did I just totally forget that? I don't know. Yes. Prayers for your mother, Anne. Oh, okay. Thank you, Scrimshaw. I wasn't sure. My mind is all over the place. Ken, good to see you. Thank you. Be good to hear from you. I don't know where all of y'all are, but there's this one that I don't know if anything's been said about it. Thank you, Apple Dumpling. That's beautiful. See if I can find it. It's been a minute since they did a news article on it, but is this it? I hope this is it. Yes, this is it. So the headline is God bless you. Rock steady. Happy birthday, Pat. Is today Pat's birthday? Well, I don't see Pat, but it is. I remember her saying Tuesday. Pat, if you're listening, happy birthday. Uh, Experts issue a warning after discovering dangerous substance in U.S. water supply. They're permitting someone to put something into the water. So this affects a few states, and that's why I wanted to read it to y'all. Water officials in Kentucky spotted a worrying increase of one specific chemical in the local drinking water, according to NPR. In their attempts to address it, revealed a frustrating level of corporate coddling. Imagine that. Officials at the Louisville Water Company identified a sudden spike in levels of HFPODA in drinking water, more commonly called Gen X. Gen X, imagine that. HFPODA is one of several synthetic fluorochemicals used to create polymers, and it's classed as a forever chemical, or PFAS. Up there's Ken.
Hey, Bonnie, how you doing?
How are you doing?
Much better now. Now that
Good.
I'm home and I can get some rest.
Awesome to hear. Great news. Okay, I'm going to finish reading this real quick. As the name suggests, PFAS are designed to be durable, and they are incredibly slow to break down in the environment and the human body. Louisville Water Company draws from the Ohio River, and when levels jumped, they were 15 times higher than the month before. PFAS are measured in parts per trillion, which City Water Quality Director Peter Goodman acknowledged was difficult to conceptualize. A part per trillion is like 1 second in 32,800 years. Put your head around that, he said. Ultimately, Goodman and other water officials identified the source of the contamination. Chemours, a factory hundreds of miles away in West Virginia. As NPR noted, Chemours, I hope I'm saying that right, obtained permission to discharge some chemicals into the river, but the Environmental Protection Agency acknowledged the facility exceeded the legal limits repeatedly over several years. Legal limits of forever chemicals are okay, I guess. Um, The outlet spoke with Nick Hart of the Kentucky Waterways Alliance, who argued that the concept of legalized contamination itself was flawed. Environmental regulatory permitting is a license to pollute. You're permitting someone to put something into the atmosphere, into the water, into the soil that would not be there otherwise. And so when we talk about the safe, stop using the word safe, right? This is the maximum allowable limit. Goodman told NPR that drinking water isn't the only way PFAS entered the human body. Packaging, prefixed foods, and other common items as other ways forever chemicals can enter and linger in the human body. But anyway, y'all know the health conditions. We've all talked about that. NPR noted that the PFAS can be removed from drinking water, but the process is costly. Hart pointed out that instead of externalizing costs to the taxpayer, companies could also refrain from discharging PFAS into public water supplies. So much easier, so much less costly to prevent something from getting in there than it is going to be from removing it. So it's beyond plastics. And it's you and I who pay for water filtration, not the people who create all the waste. It's just because it's from West Virginia to Kentucky, it was, that's why I was like, that's several states there going into the Ohio River. Sherry, good to see you. Oh, bless you, Sherry. Hey, John Dunning, good to see you. So you're home, doing better?
Yeah. Luckily, since I had the procedure, the swelling in my legs is gone. My chest feels better. My wrist is just sore
Yes.
from where they had to go in.
Yeah. But everything went okay?
Yeah, everything went fine. I had my wife scared half to death because when they first took me down, I left my phone in the hospital room where I was at because I was thinking they were taking me straight into the OR and they're going to sedate me. No, they put me in like a little holding room, and then something happened where somebody with a major heart attack came into the emergency room, so that put me on hold for a little while. So I was down there for a few hours before they actually did the procedure. I'm thinking like, yeah, my wife's probably blowing up my phone thinking something's done happened because I haven't let her know it was over or done or.
Yes. That's that happened with me once with my daughter. And she's more it was easier at the time to send my husband in with her for any kind of blood work or anything like that because he could hold her down. It took me and 5 nurses to hold her down, and they were going to do an MRI and sedate her, and so I was concerned about that. But then they notified me and said that they had to give her more sedation because they couldn't keep her still. And she was young. She was like 8 or 9. And then the next thing is they lost her. Nobody in the hospital could find her. And I was pretty freaked out. But they had, I don't know if something happened like that, but they had put her in another room to recover instead of up in the children's area where she was supposed to be. Yeah.
And I was awake the whole time the procedure was going on. They told me this. They said this medicine's gonna make you go night night. It didn't. I mean, I didn't feel anything, but I was awake during the whole procedure, and I'm thinking like, I thought I was going to sleep. So.
I don't know if I could do that awake.
I mean, I was kind of feeling good, but I wasn't feeling any pain because I guess the pain medicine didn't wear out. I got out yesterday, and I guess the pain medicine lasted all the way through today because today's when it started. My wrist was starting to get sore from where they went into the artery. But.
So did they have to put a stent or anything, or?
Yeah, they put a stent. It was in my right ventricle of my heart.
Mm-hmm.
They had to put it, because when I went in, I didn't know what was going on. I was just having real bad chest pains, and nothing was showing on the EKG or my troponin levels. So then when they went to do a scan with
Hmm.
that dyes and stuff, they said, "Oh, you've got some blockage over here in your right side of your heart." I'm like, oh, great. Said, we're admitting you right now. Okay.
Mm, goodness.
And but I'm gonna have to go back and ask the doctor or nurse something, because on my discharge papers I was just reading something that says this device may not be MR compatible. I don't know if that means MRI means I can't go through an MRI machine anymore with having that in there. I don't know. I don't
They put
understand
a,
what it.
did they put a pacemaker?
No, just a stent.
Because it's metal, maybe?
Yeah, that might be. But I know that before, when I've had MRIs, they asked me if I had any stents or anything. I'm saying that may be what. So I guess now I have to say yes, I do have one. So don't turn it on, because
Yeah.
I don't want to be stuck to the machine.
No. don't
Yeah,
don't go in an MRI. From what I understand, it pulls metal from wherever it is. So
yeah. So no more.
definitely make
So I
sure
guess no
they
more.
can.
So I guess no more MRIs for me.
Yes. Bear, I'll look and see which email I gave you, and maybe I can give you another one to try. But thank you for trying to send that to me.
Eggless eggnog. Well, how can it be eggnog if it's eggless?
That's what I'm like really interested to see what this recipe looks like. I think he said it was only 2 ingredients, 2 or 3, something like that.
Wow. Yeah, med bed technology would be great about right now.
I don't,
I don't know. They didn't. Maybe I have to wait a while, because I know I can't do any lifting over 10 pounds with just my arm right now. But I don't know if they can still do blood pressure on that arm or not. I guess that's questions I'm gonna need to ask the doctor.
okay.
They didn't tell me anything about it, but I don't know.
Jeff, I'll send you the other one in Facebook Messenger. Thank you. Well, we're gonna keep praying for you. So how are you doing, Watt?
Evening, Miss Bunny. Evening, Red.
How you
Evening, all
doing?
you beautiful people in chat.
Good to see you.
I'm doing well. Just living life and loving life. I'm glad you're back home, buddy. Definitely been
Oh,
praying for you.
oh, me too. I'm glad too, because you can't. You think you're supposed to get rest in a hospital, but I get more rest at home than I do in a hospital.
I know what you're going through,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Wake you up every 2 hours. Oh, it's time to do your blood pressure. Oh, it's time to take your pills. Oh, it's time to do it all at one time.
Yes, I don't know why they think that you can get better quicker in a hospital because, yeah, not much rest.
At all.
That's what my mom said when she had to go in there and pretty much had the same operation you had some stents put in, she had some stuff blockages cleaned out and stuff, but she was like, yeah. She was like, yeah, you can't get no rest in this place. She was like, they treat you like this science experiment. Every few minutes they want to come in and point at you and say, here, look at this person. You know? Or just when you get comfortable, they come in there and say, oh yeah, we gotta get this, we gotta take this vital, we gotta, you know,
Yeah,
whatever it may be.
I was about ready to say, hey, can y'all leave me alone for a little while and let me at least sleep maybe 3 or 4 hours?
Or what's even more embarrassing is when you wake up and your doctor's just sitting there looking at you. Like, how long have you been sitting there?
I've been here a while, big fella. You sleep nice.
Drool running down your face, whatever.
You are an interesting specimen. I have been here watching you this entire time. Yeah. And then just the fact of being somewhere you're not used to, it's just hard to get comfortable, you know.
Yeah.
You're out of your norm. You can't do what you would normally feel comfortable doing.
Yeah.
And then I told them to give me 2 gowns because I couldn't wear anything underneath.
Yes.
So they told me. So I'm like, well, if I'm gonna get up, said y'all gonna give me a second gown so I can put it on backwards and come around the backside, you know.
Yeah, there you go. So I
Yeah.
tell them ain't no free views around here. I don't care if you're the doctor or not.
And
No.
then a friend of mine that I used to work with when I worked worked for Budweiser, he was 2 doors up, so he came down and sat. We sat together and talked for a little while, and he was having issues with his heart as well.
So many people are, I don't know. Hello, Black Watch.
Good to see you, Black Watch.
Good to have you back home, Ken.
I'm glad to be back home.
We had nobody to let the cat out all the time. Anyway, yeah. Have you ever had them where they give you another gown to wear the right way? You know, you kind of feel like you're in a sleeping bag. You know, it's,
I had 2. I had one put on one way, and then the
yeah,
other one turned around the other way, so that way it covered both sides.
yeah. And they tie it tight around your neck so you can't, you know. But anyway, yeah,
When I had to leave my straps kind of undone around, you know, because they also unbutton like toward the top, ours do, and they had to leave those unbuttoned so they could get to all the little leads they had, you know, where they had me hooked up to the, you know, heart monitor and everything else.
yeah.
So I think Jeff was saying, well, I don't know why it's not showing. Up there it goes. he
Yeah, he had the Widowmaker.
and I think he said that was back in 2017. He's still going, so and that's what I think my stepfather had something like that. And um then they ended up sometime later giving him a pacemaker, and he's fixing to celebrate his 90th birthday.
Wow. Yeah, I had a minor heart attack in 2020, and that really sucked because back then, even my wife couldn't come up and visit me, you know, because they had everything was restricted back then.
Hey,
Yeah. And so while you were in the hospitals, did you notice if they were starting the restrictions again? Because I've been hearing that they are.
They haven't done any restrictions around here, luckily.
Okay.
No, Al, but I told him next time just give me a bionic heart.
yeah, they tried that 21 question with me when I went to go see my mom in there last year. I said, look, I ain't playing this question game. Just tell me what room she was in. I'll figure out the rest. And that's all there was to that.
Yeah.
I don't need to know all the rules and regulations. I'm coming here to see my mama. I don't care about all that. And that affects me at this current moment in time, you know.
Yeah.
In my world, it don't.
And in 2020, you know, my wife was bringing me some things, and even some of the things that she was bringing, they wouldn't let me have. They let me have my clothes, but I wasn't allowed the toothbrush she brought me. I had to use the toothbrush they gave me. I wasn't allowed to use my shampoo. I had to use what I guess, so they can charge, you know, make money off whatever they're charging you for, you know, soap and everything else. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Like, but damn, put some of that medical grade marijuana on my tab while you're doing it. You know, at least give me something beneficial out the deal.
Yeah, it's ridiculous what they it is.
She even tried to send me a little Debbie cake up there. They said, nope, you can't have that either.
Wonder what I hate to see what they charge of somebody for a toothbrush. Man, $49.99. American Dental Association approved.
I don't know. I need to go back and look at that bill.
Man,
just to see what was on it. I'm curious now.
it's ridiculous, some of that stuff.
Yeah, I asked for that. Because you get like a cotton mouth.
Oh
She
my
Yeah.
gosh, Jeff.
she she brings me this little kit. It looks like you're going to put on mascara. You know what I mean? Like, what's this for? But he says, well, at least got something. Can't can't
Hmm.
complain. They were really good. I didn't. The nurses were really good. So
Hey, meat puppet.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have to be airlifted, holy cow. Like, depends on where
Wow.
you're at. 60 to 80,000.
60,000. That's crazy.
I think
Man,
when,
that's crazy.
yeah, seems like Shane said his was 80.
And that's just a chopper ride?
Yeah.
Yep. It
Yeah.
depends on how far they have to go.
Dang,
And I've seen a
that's
lot of
ridiculous.
I've seen quite a few life flights around here happen. I'm thinking like, wow.
I know they got to make some money, but how the heck do they justify that?
uh,
Ain't nothing wrong with making a
Well,
dollar, but sometimes it just gets a little too greedy and a little too carried away. You know what I mean?
yeah. I
Some
mean,
instances.
I've got insurance to cover, ambulance and all, but if I didn't have insurance, I think just an ambulance ride is like $600 to $800.
Shoot, if you're lucky,
Yeah.
depends on what area you in.
Yeah.
I remember in my area a couple years ago, they were going through some type of battle. Who the ambulance provider was, I don't know all the legalities behind it, but yeah, man, they was talking some crazy numbers, thousand something dollars just to take you to the hospital.
Yeah.
yeah.
You got to be out of your mind.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's ridiculous. There's a lot of things that they tell you to do if you're having a heart attack, even if you're by yourself.
Yep.
Um, y'all probably heard them. And
I have to keep nitroglycerin.
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
my mom too. Yeah, nitro.
I don't like taking it because it gives me the worst headache of anything I've ever had.
Mm,
And right when I went into this hospital to Friday, it wasn't even getting rid of the pain at all. So
Have you had to take them yet? Has it gotten that bad at some point?
yeah, I've had to take them before.
Hmm.
When I had that pericarditis and where the inflammation around my heart back in August when I was hospitalized, that I had to take them.
Yeah,
They told me to take when I called the ambulance. They told me to go. Do you have nitroglycerin? I said, yeah, I do. They said, go ahead and take those. Take the first one and wait 5 minutes. Then if it don't go away, take another one. And
uh,
wow.
wow, 8 hours, 120,000.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how you can justify that, man.
And Jeff had a question for you.
Oh, did I feel the pain coming on and off? That's why I went by ambulance because I felt it was when I got up that morning. I was feeling sick and feeling nauseous, and I had a slight chest pain. As the day progressed, that chest pain got worse. I'm like, this don't feel right. So I told my boss, I said, the other assistant manager's here. I said, I'm calling an ambulance. I said, I'm headed to the hospital. I didn't know if I was having a heart attack or something, but it turned out I wasn't at heart attack stage. It was just that blockage, and that's what I've been having problems lately with swelling in my legs. That's what was causing the swelling in my legs for the past few weeks. So I guess that was an early sign, weeks ahead of time.
What what day did you have to go into the hospital?
I
What
went
day
in
did this
there
happen?
Friday afternoon,
Man,
and then I got out Monday. They did the procedure Monday. They discharged me Monday night.
Oh my goodness.
And I was thinking, like, because first they told me they were going to do the procedure on Saturday. Then the other people kept telling me, said, no, they won't do it on Saturday because the cath lab is not open. And so then they said it to Monday, and then they're going to send me home. I thought they'd have to at least, keep me for observation or to make sure that, because because they go into your artery. I mean, if something happens
Yeah.
and it didn't clog up good, I could start bleeding out.
Yeah, who
Yes.
sends that guy home early on the weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, Cass guy.
Probably the insurance allows 3 days.
Yeah, or something like that. That's
Yeah,
probably what it is.
there's some type of loophole or something in it
Yeah.
for sure.
You reach this day, and that's your cutoff for your insurance. I mean, because right now I'm at 100% coverage because my
Yeah.
out of pocket has already been paid. Because of all the issues I've had this year.
Yeah. Just be careful with that wrist
Oh yeah,
until it
I've
heals
got it.
good.
I'm keeping it bandaged up, and that's what they told me. Keep it bandaged up and have it. With I've got gauze around it, and then the medical tape, and if they keep it snug, so that way it keeps pressure on there.
What happened to your wrist, if I can ask?
That's where they had to go in to put
Oh,
that stent in
insert
my
it.
heart.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they either
Yeah.
go through your wrist. Yeah, either your wrist or your groin.
Yep.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think they ended up going through like my mom's leg or something when they did hers last time.
Yeah, I think they can do that as well. There's somewhere on the
Somewhere down on her
the leg.
thigh or somewhere they went through.
Yeah, it's in the groin area.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking, man, that's something else.
That's what they did with my
Because
mama.
they had to shave me there as well because they said in case it didn't go through on my arm, they would be going through my groin area. So because they had to shave my wrist area and then had to shave me in my groin area.
The human, you take care. Merry Christmas. If we don't see you before then.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Bah humbug.
Almost a
Yeah.
week out. It's getting closer, y'all. It's almost here.
Yeah.
Just no snow, please, no snow.
I'm just trying to get moved before Christmas. I don't know if that's going to happen. Pretty much.
You don't have long to do it.
I know. Almost everything is boxed up. I think I just have the kitchen left.
Are you
I
moving
think
it
I'm
yourself,
gonna-
or are you moving yourself like in a truck, or you got movers, or?
I was like, I'm hiring somebody to move me. And
That's what my wife told me when we just recently moved. She goes, "We won't do this again." Said next time we're hiring a moving company. I said, "Yeah, right."
yes, and so I asked on our neighbors page if we had a moving company, and people just came and volunteered, and it was just a blessing. That one couple, they've been helping me pack up what's been left, and we were supposed to start moving loads today, but he got sick. And I said, yeah, get him well because I don't want to get sick. Whatever he's got going on.
Yeah, definitely. It's that time of the year, unfortunately, I don't know what type of stuff's in the air, but just the weather. I know the weather in my area, it's kind of up and down.
Yeah, it's like a roller coaster right now.
Yeah.
Warm, then cold. Warm, then cold.
Yes, that's why it's been here. 77 one day and 40 the next.
I mean,
I know
last night it was 21 here for the low. I think it was 21, and I think the high was 50 something. We have one more night of low 30, and then it goes back into the lows in the I think 40s to 50s.
Yeah, tonight's the last cool. It's not going to be. They say it's not going to be freezing tonight, but tonight's the last of the cooler nights. And I know it's still a week out, but I looked at the 10-day projected forecast, and they're showing high 60s for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day here.
Wow,
which is not uncommon.
Yeah, because I remember years when my kids were growing up, we were all outside in shorts.
Yeah, we're outside
on Christmas Day.
Yeah. The sun goes down, it's a different story. But during that day, it's just t-shirt and shorts weather.
I think I remember one year of it getting 80 into 80s here on Christmas.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
I think we've had that too. And and this year
It don't feel like Christmas at that temperature.
no, but well, it still does.
Don't mind it. I'll take that
That
over
would be
snow.
like that. I guess could you call that Christmas in July, even though it's in December, because it has July weather.
I'll take it.
No, and there's a couple of them that Michigan and Wisconsin saying they're 10 to 20 degrees below zero, and I'm like, no,
That's too cold.
Yeah.
no.
Below zero, yeah. I'm not
You know
trying to
you know who
experience
Mamsie is, right?
Yes.
that.
Okay, he had like a 7-hour long show today, but I was over there early on the panel, and he was talking about, I don't know if it was in BC there when he went through, or if it was Vancouver, somewhere up in the area. Like I think it's supposed to get down to like in the negative 20s.
Oh, no. That's Chris Kringle weather.
Merry Christmas to you, Jeff. Thank you for coming by.
I think there was going to be some really cold up around Montana too, which means where my uncle is in North Dakota is probably going to be freezing his balls off.
You guys,
Jeff.
you guys sound like you put your snowsuit on to open the refrigerator freezer.
No, not
Wouldn't you
quite.
wouldn't you for negative 26?
Hey,
Okay, well, where my uncle's at, it's going to be. Well, the other night it was negative 6.
Yeah, we don't get that cold. I haven't seen it negative. Knock on wood, I don't want to.
Well, that's in North Dakota. I mean, he's right there next to Canada, so.
Yeah, I would expect that there.
listen, some of Canada is lower than your states. I'll have you know. This is not like just because they say the Great White North is. I don't know where that came from.
Well, you're in the South. Remember?
No, don't put that seed in his mind, buddy. Don't do that. He's up there.
I just, I'm waiting. You can't get any further in Canada than where I am. So
He'll be telling us he made homemade biscuits and gravy. You know what I mean? It's total anarchy.
So Ken, let's get down to the good stuff, okay? What were the nurses like? You check
It was about 50-50.
You go. You can't lose with that. You're winning.
Yeah.
There you go. It's about everything now. Everything is 50-50.
Yes.
Oh man.
Closed. Hey, Eric.
But I preferred the one if I had my choice, I'd say I prefer the ones that were 40 and over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a little more forgiving, right? Especially with down open, yeah. Like,
now I don't know what my wife would say about it, but
Yeah, we'll have to edit that part out.
a lot of male nurses now. I mean, they're not the vast majority, but there are some. So maybe,
There are some.
there are some.
I didn't have any.
You never know.
Yeah.
You know what I feel for them the most?
But I am upset because I wanted that same room I had last time, that suite.
The suite.
But it was already taken.
Yeah.
That's what when I was in there in August, they had me in a suite.
Have a good night, Anne.
Had like a little recliner chair in this one room with a lamp and a plant. Then you go down a little bit and come on the other side, then there's where the bed is.
Did you get it in the ER where a nurse says to you, there's complaints about your nakedness, and you say, oh shit, they dropped me off at Starbucks. This is a hospital, right? Like, you did it, right? Like.
That's what I told him. I thought the robes were optional. I didn't think I had to wear it.
Yeah.
Like, you kind of. What?
On that last day, I told him, I said, now that all this is over, after I had the procedure, I said, I'm putting my sweatpants on. I'll keep the gown on, but I'm putting my sweatpants on.
Right?
Yeah.
Goodness. I just looked at our weather. Monday. Well, Saturday, 78,
Wow.
75, 77. But
Uh-oh.
even with
Is that headed our way?
Yeah,
the,
it's supposed to be in the high 60s or I think 70 Sunday here.
And
I don't know. But the only cold night is Thursday. It's getting down to 39. The rest is in the 50s.
Wow.
Weird. It is very odd weather. Oh, here comes the snowman.
Uh-oh. There he is.
What's going on, people?
Carl. Good to see you,
Shit, tell
Carl.
me about it now. No.
What, cold weather? We got down to, they said it was like 17 with the wind chill factor below. So it gets down there. Last year and the year before, it got down to 40 below zero here.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah,
that's
I
Oh,
too cold for
appreciate
me.
that.
And that's in Michigan, right?
Yep.
and that's Alaska weather. That's what my
Dang.
cousin told me
Yeah.
it is up
Well, you're
there.
right there, but you're right there. It's a state by the Great Lakes, so all that cold air coming across that water makes it even colder.
It can get a little cold around here. I'm sitting in the middle of a field right now, comfortable as hell. I mean, it's just how you get, it's how you dress and your gear, you know.
You look pretty toasty. You look comfortable.
It's like 80 degrees in here, Wap. That
I know.
insulation job paid off, man.
Like I need to take my socks off.
You need wool socks around here, man. Wool socks, wicks the moisture away from your body and keeps you warm even when they're wet. That's what you
Yeah.
need.
No, I can't wear wool. I found these. I think they're men's socks, and it oddly at Dollar General, and they're fuzzy inside. They're they're amazing. I need to go
This
back and get.
feels like a trap. I'm not going to show my feet.
I'm going to show
You
your
don't
mark.
have to. You don't want to.
Hey, Daniel,
What did you say he wasn't going to show?
He's
No.
not going to show his
his
feet.
feet.
Jesus got a wallet.
Might be someone out there in the chat with a foot fetish or something.
I don't know. There's something to do with YouTube and feet, man. It gets pretty weird. So I try to avoid that.
I don't know. Just got 5 new viewers.
See what I mean?
Shout out South Korea. Oh,
Cheryl's already looking for a Christmas show. Sherry has about the 23rd and 24th. If I'm
I
gonna
hope
try,
to work all the way through Christmas. I'll be honest with you. I hope I could just work all the way through it like it never happened.
mm,
what's happening?
I just need to work. That's all I'm doing, man. I'm working, playing a little bit, working more. My, all I want to do now.
Mary.
That's all. I need to get ahead, man. I'm sick of this oppressive economy. All right, that's what I'm sick of.
Oh, so you've noticed?
What do you think is the biggest struggle dealing with what you do as a trade? What do you think would be the biggest thing that's hindering you right now? I mean, not as you as a person, but the economics of everything.
People, I mean, we've got to charge more because everything costs more. The shipping is more. The materials are more. Some shit you can't even get now. You got to charge more. So people are having a hard time paying, $1,000 to get something upholstered or $7,000 to do a pontoon boat or something.
Yeah.
Well, boats are expensive. It, anyone who wants to get a boat, no, it's expensive. It's expensive to fill up and run, and you're going to run out that gas in one trip. We always
Well, I
did.
really can't complain about any of that, Bonnie, because over the years that stuff brought me bread and butter for a long time, boats and sails
Yeah,
and all kinds of that. So I'm kind of
I
glad the boat thing is a thing.
Well,
yeah, I can understand that it's beneficial. It's beneficial for fishermen and everybody, but
No.
you just got to have money.
Well, all right, I gotta get to this crest. I got to get over this hill so I can get the momentum to do what my plan is. And I'm getting closer. I've actually got to where in the last couple of weeks I'm able to, pay off everything, get everything I need, and still have a little bit of a savings. So I'm on my way to my new leaf springs and shock absorbers, and before you know it, I'm going to be driving wherever the hell I want to go. And there's work all over this dang country, and I can pull into a marina and do stuff right there. I can make more money doing repairs and modifications than I can ordering the fabric and doing the job and having the shop and the overhead. And that's my goal. I can do alterations, I can do tailor, I can do all kinds of custom military law enforcement gear, put patches on it, motorcycle swap meets, all stuff I've done already. Pull into a surplus store, do their tent repairs, fix the zippers on their mountain bags and their coats. And that's where I'm going. That's where I'm going.
you already located the leaf springs and the shocks and everything you need. You already done located that material.
Yes and no. I had a pair of custom U bolts made or set, and turns out they're not going to work. So I got to do those again, and I'm going to have to stack some leaves. It's not just like you can buy them and throw them in there. Well, what you could if you found the exact right pair, which is off of a 1976 or 1970 maintenance truck M884. All right, it's a rare truck, but it's made with heavy duty springs. But it's something like that. But
You got my number, don't you? You got my information. Send me whatever. Send me whatever information if I wanted to look for parts here locally, because right here beside the army base, dude, there's tons of like places around here that's got trucks like that. Now I don't know if it's your truck or not, but you know,
some of these trucks are pretty much cycled through most of the bases and stuff
to
like
look
that.
around. I know some people
But
in the area. You know what I mean?
yeah, I'll find them. All right, it's not that. It's just I got to save up the money to do this. I need shocks. I need leaf springs. I need there's a ball joint on the front that I got to get fixed, and then I got a whole. I already bought the brake sets and stuff. I got to put those on, and then you know what? This thing's got 50,000 original. My last one like this lasted me 280,000 miles, and I retired
Oh,
it.
damn.
So once I get to that point, then I'm, as the Who said, I'm mobile.
Yeah,
Yee-hoo,
you
beep
get your
beep.
second win. You're in there.
Exactly.
It's
You
coming.
never, you never know, Sherry. I still want to see people, and it's not. Look, the last truck I had like this, I drove that sucker all over the place, states, all over the place, man. Thousands of miles I put. I got it. It had 8,000 original miles, when I got that first one.
I got to get you a
Uh,
So
used PT Cruiser, a good used PT Cruiser.
well, you could almost fit that in the back.
Yeah, you could fit that into your truck. Yeah.
that's
Oh,
horrible.
Actually,
I
that's
would,
the only car, Watt, that I can imagine hot rodding from a modern form. Any modern car out there in the market that's been in, let's say, the last 35 years.
yeah.
I would give it anything to go to Sherry's and visit with her and play with the sewing machine and all that. Oh,
It's not
yeah,
just a sewing machine. She's got a whole shop worth of leatherworking shop
I
there. And
know.
you don't even really know what to do with it.
We're gonna be
And that's,
racing. Who gets there
well,
first?
what's sad about a setup like that is there's not a lot of people doing it anymore. You got to find the right individual that interests, because there's a lot
Yeah,
to it.
yeah, that's true.
It's a certain
I
little
can
niche,
find.
but if you can get into it, it's out there somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
And all the legends can't go away, man. Somebody's got to be legendary status again. You know what happens when all the legends and all the greats are gone away? What happens?
Yeah. Can you find
You
a
know what I mean?
cobbler?
Somebody's
Can you
got to
find?
pick up the torch. Yeah, where the
Well,
cobblers at?
Yeah. Do you have them around? Because that's pretty rare these days
I don't
too.
know. I had a peach cobbler. That's how bad it is. There's no cobblers.
An equestrian might know how hard it is to find a farrier.
Yeah, farrier, somebody to just do something as simple, reshoe a horse. Yeah,
Oh, we have a lot of farriers. What is a cobbler? What do they do?
shoes.
That's what I thought. Shoes. Okay.
Jeez, Eric, I don't know, man. See that I'd have to see the seat and know what you're. Sounds like you're talking a custom rig, which I could do. It's just I'd have to see it. I I literally made a lot of stuff like right off of a bar and stuff, but something like that, it's got to fit. So I'm gonna have to have it physically. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're a mess. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
you would think there would be more around, but there are not very many farriers, or at least there wasn't 15 years ago around Michigan. But I still don't think they're that common. And blacksmithing is a rare thing to where they can't even
And
find the apprentices for it.
that's what
yeah.
I was going to say. We need the blacksmiths to make the
Mom,
shoes.
you didn't touch on my bundles of towels that I had in the laundry room, did you?
Excuse me just a second.
Oh, there's trouble in the chat.
Yeah,
Both
it's
Jerry
regional, you
and
know.
Ted and Anthony and Prepper 101. There's all kinds of trouble in that chat.
Yeah, a lot of legends out there. At a time, every town had something like that. People had horses. That was a common thing. There was a life before automobiles, so they say. Now it's regionalized. I know it's somewhat of a thing still in my area because there's a pretty big equestrian community. You can't go in any direction without running into something. But yeah,
Thank you.
certain regions it's a thing of the past. It's something in a museum now you talk about.
Well, yeah, we need masonry, mason people. We need carpenters. We need wood mills.
You need people that know they can do whatever they put their mind to. Everything you just said, I've done at some point in my life. All right, building houses. I've dug the holes with the heavy equipment. All right, I put the septic fields in. I built the foundations. I put the beams in. I built both wood and brick structures and done the roofing and the finished cabinetry inside. I've done the wiring inside, like what Watts does. I've had a little bit of everything of all of that. All right. And I think that, people shouldn't be scared of trying to do something themselves. Of course, don't go playing with electric, especially if your hands are wet. But you got to at least try to do it yourself. To me, that's the way I feel, because I sure as hell can't afford to pay somebody to do everything I need done.
Hey, Bonnie, I'm gonna go ahead and drop down. I don't know. I just started feeling like really lightheaded, and I checked my blood pressure, and it was
Whatever's
178.
going on, Ken, take care, man. I didn't know about any of this. Whatever you're doing, we're going through, man. I hope you get better.
But anyway, just want to say good night.
Thank you for coming up, Ken, and
You're welcome.
keep
Have a good
praying.
one, buddy.
You take care.
Take care, Ken.
Is my mic too loud?
It was, and I turned it down, but then when you said that, you don't have to yell to his state.
Yeah, no, I'm really not yelling, man. I'm even far away from the camera here. I'm over
I
here.
see that, but I think you're okay now.
You got like a 10G microphone.
I'm touring the joint here.
Pack the towels
Command
in.
headquarters.
Oh, goodness. Excuse me a second.
Oh yeah, at the full 360.
This has got to be the cheapest heating on Earth right now. I'm for real.
What's that?
Well, this little box, I re-insulated it, sealed it all up, did everything I need. But that wood stove, the way it is, I cut up a pallet here last week, and
Yeah.
one pallet lasts me over 2 days. I still kept all the best parts of it, and I've got a load of hardwood and a bunch of sticks and stuff, and I can burn this thing, keep this thing warm on a handful of sticks all day long. All right, it's crazy efficient like this.
Can't beat that.
No, I mean I've got the windows open right now. Like I said, it's like 80 degrees in here. I've got both windows on both sides open, the whole front of the truck and the whole rest. I got a fan over the wood stove, spread the
Yeah.
heat out, and it's just very comfortable. I don't know. I'm impressed with what I did myself.
Yeah, you can't beat that. Free fuel.
No, I'm sitting out here in the middle of a field, man, and it's like, you know, I'm warm and cozy, and
What's the temperature outside?
oh, it's not as bad as it was. It's like 10 or more degrees out here now, and it's supposed to warm up a little bit more. So, but it was below zero, pretty
Mm.
bitter here last few days.
So, did you get your 3 foot of snow you wanted?
Not yet. It's more like a foot and a few inches, and it settled a little bit. But yeah, I need like 3 foot to go snowshoeing.
Yeah, I seen you was out there traversing in your winter wonderland.
Mm-hmm.
I'd make a video of it. I haven't been able to snowshoe in years because even up north, it wasn't getting enough snow for it. People around here used to be thousands of snowmobiles all over this area. Now they got to all haul them way up north to use them when it snows good. It's different, man. This is really the first winter we've had where snow hit and stuck. It, that we've had in a long time. I'm
Is
digging it. If it's going to be cold, make it white.
is snowshoes what looks like the tennis rackets under your feet?
Yeah, that's the wooden ones. I've got a 10th Mountain Division magnesium coated military issue snowshoes. They're really super lightweight and stuff. They're a little different, but yeah, they kind of look like that.
Hmm. So, what's the thrill of it? Just
When
curious. I've
it's
never
not
put it on.
it's not easy to describe this, and I'm probably not going to get the same effect in the area that I am right now, but where I lived for 25 years up north in northern Michigan, I could walk 3 miles out into the forest where there's nothing, no one, and it was the most peaceful, serene thing I've ever experienced. Where the only thing that's out there moving is the birds, maybe a deer every now and then, but there's absolute moments of complete silence, and like the northern lights just pop when everything around you is white. All right, so there.
What's
I've had
that?
some moments out there, and not always alone. A lot of times, my dog. A lot of years it was my dog. Me and my dog would go out and do that a lot.
Oh, thank you, Al. So they keep you from sinking. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, especially if you've got way extra weight, if you have a pack, you're going to sink in the snow even more. So that's what their purpose is, so you can travel on top of the snow faster.
Distributes your weight out.
Yep.
Okay. I've only seen pictures. I've never,
It takes
thankfully.
a little practice because you can't step on either shoe, right? You got to keep your legs apart enough to where you got to get a constant rhythm going to make it efficient too. So it's a bit of a workout. And also putting them on right and knowing how binders work and all that stuff's important to be able to do it right.
Oh, I bet. I
Well,
never had to do it, but I could imagine.
yeah, I hope it's not something I ever have to learn.
Yeah, me neither.
I've got a matching set of downhill and cross country 10th Mountain Division snow skis, all white with the poles and the whole kit. I got the whole I got everything but the big sled. And I got my eyes on one of those too.
That's all you need.
Are you
It's
going
a
to
last
still
week.
see the sled?
No, I found one on Marketplace I can't quite afford right now. It's a little too far, but if it stays there, nobody buys it, and I get enough money. It's cool. They're the matching sled's like, an 8 foot long fiberglass sled with little runners out to protect it, and it's got a canvas attached to it that you can unroll, put stuff in it, and then the canvas kind of rolls up and keeps everything out of the snow, and
Oh,
that's
cool.
it. And you can pull it with on cross country skis. You can pull it like that. You can pull it with your snowshoes. A dog could pull it. You could pull it walking, whatever.
Hmm.
And then you could jump on it every time you get to the top of a big hill.
Yeah.
So is that the one? Wait. Are you talking like a mobile one or pulled by dogs or pulled by?
It's called a mountain sled, and it's meant to pull or use any way you can. It's a military thing they use for carrying their equipment and weaponry and stuff like that into the stick.
Does it have a motor?
A what?
A motor?
No.
No. It's got a rope that you pull it.
Oh, okay. So it's not like a snowmobile. Okay.
No. It's like you put some. They even make a harness that you can wear that it hooks to, so you can pull it. That you wear like a vest.
Okay. Now I know what you're talking about.
Like a sled.
Yep. Well, my idea of a sled is what I saw last Christmas, and it looks like, well, okay, I guess it would be a sleigh.
All right, a sleigh is usually pulled by like reindeer or horses or something like that. A snowmobile is self-propelled.
Yeah.
Snow tracks is like a giant snow machine, like a bulldozer but made from snow. Uh,
I think
there's a
Caterpillar.
bunch of them. But what I was talking about is just your own power. You're going to pull it, or a dog's going to pull it, or you could pull it behind a snowmobile or something like that too. It's just
Yeah.
Doesn't Caterpillar make the big ones, Carl, for military snowmobile? We
well,
guys in.
they all make some version of the snow tracks or military track vehicles at one time. You could get all different kinds.
Well, please keep it all up there. Have
I
y'all
concur.
have y'all
I'm
seen
down with that. I mean, the way I feel is like, give us our fucking snow back. All right.
have y'all seen Washington?
I see a lot of weird stuff. All right. That's the thing is I don't remember some of these places that are getting snow and like, you know, melon-sized hail like you got down. I don't remember you guys
Dang.
getting that kind of weather. And our
Oh,
weather kind of went away. That's what I mean. There's been winters up here where we didn't have snow on the ground down here in lower Michigan all year long. And if it did snow, it melted by the next day. This is the first time we've had snow come in November and stay here, hopefully until like April, like normal.
right. So, it's interesting with Washington. It it's flooding, like really bad flooding, and um,
Well, it
so
was a swamp.
we have some family up there. So I asked my brother if he's heard from any of them, and said that they're all good. So it seems to be west of the Cascades, but
Uh,
it's like at least four counties, and they seem to be in a line at the bottom of the Cascades. So you know where my mind goes.
Never say that,
What
Bonnie.
Craig just said?
What?
Watch the water.
Yeah.
I
What I
mean,
say?
when we had that flood here, okay, it was several counties. That was a weird one because it, there was the guardian angel over us because it was all on me and it didn't happen here, but it just seems odd that it's in a line like that. And then I've heard that a lot of water like that can crack the ground and it can possibly even set off volcanoes. Have y'all heard anything like that?
Mm.
No?
You think maybe tossing like corrupt politicians into the volcano might appease it?
Well, that's a thought too. No. No, I don't agree with that.
Just a thought.
Yeah, Carl, we could go back to sacrificing politicians to the weather gods. Sounds like a good idea.
Oh my goodness, y'all. You know what? That's one thing that I think is going to be our saving grace is if we quit lumping people together like they're all evil.
I didn't lump them all together. I just meant the Democrats. Oh, did I say it out loud?
That's what I'm talking about. I know there's bad Republicans too. There's
Oh yeah,
there's
them too. Throw them in there too. They get yep. That's why I
there's
just made it politicians. Just like
there's extreme people in every walk of life, and they're the ones that give the rest a bad name. It seems.
well,
Oh,
I'm not really a good example for anything, Bonnie, so I can't say much.
yeah. Bleh. Bleh. I think my daughter is freaking out a little bit, moving about me moving.
Hmm.
And that's why she keeps coming in here.
Is it I don't know, a good thing or a bad thing?
Is what a good thing or a bad thing? For
I can
her,
remember being excited to move.
well, mm, I haven't decided yet. But the way everything's fallen into place, I think it's meant to be. So, um, but she'll be okay. I'm making sure that she's going to be okay. She's going to have people watching her. She's staying with the community.
Maybe you want to see what the weather's like here?
Sure.
There you go.
See if I can.
Dog.
Can't hear the black hole, dude.
Well, that's the smoke from the pipe. Well, I guess it's not really. Can I even show the? It's not very light out.
Nah, too
Can't
dark.
really. No, sorry. Well,
Well,
you know,
flash would work, maybe.
There you go. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No wonder you're toasty warm.
exactly. Over dinner.
Mhm.
Cheers.
Is that hot cocoa?
No, that's coffee with cream and sugar and honey in
Oh,
it. Yes, it looks lighter outside until you put the camera on. I could go to the front and pull the spotlight out, but I don't feel like
then don't worry about it.
it. No, I'm pulled into a corner here where nobody can see me in this deep snow in the field, and I like it, man. I'm really digging it. This is feels pretty comfortable here.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Does it say something about Grandpa? Just curious. I'd get him with little sayings. Maybe he's the best, or
I've given away a couple of camouflage onesies to little kids.
oh, cool.
Used to pick up all the kids' camo clothing I could find, like at the Goodwill or something, and hook kids right up. No, it wouldn't fit you, Watt. I'm sorry.
Aw.
I did make a giant a coat once, Watt. Did I ever mention that?
What's that?
I knew this guy's name was Denny, and he was so big that he couldn't find a coat. I'm talking, he was like, 7 foot tall, 550 pounds, and it took so much material that when I finished the coat, I could hold my arms up and stand under the coat like a fucking tent, and it touched the
Oh,
ground. I mean, it was a monster coat that I made for this monster dude, and he wore it for. He worked at one of the metal shops, so he wore that thing for years and years and years, and it just turned darker and darker. It was a foundry he worked at, so it got pretty. But he kept that thing for years.
man.
Monster dude.
Hey, those big guys, Bonnie, they can't find clothes and shoes and shit very easy.
I know. That's why they make the big and tall. I don't even know if they still have big and tall places.
Yeah, this was like 40 years ago too. So I mean, they didn't have nothing around that area.
Yeah.
And the guy was, he probably couldn't have, found something like that was camouflage. You know what I mean? That was the key point too. He probably could have found something to wear, but
Well, when I win the lottery, I'm gonna hire you to be my exclusive tailor and fabricator.
dude, you don't need to be rich to do that. Just wait till I get to Georgia. Save a few
I know I
bucks,
got to
get
get
some
rich. I got a lot of ideas, man.
material. Ain't that much. Just go pick up. What you do is you buy the
The
material when you
ideas,
see it.
the ideas that are expensive. You know what I mean?
I throw them out there free all the time. All right. Ideas are what you make of them.
All right, I'll bring all my notebooks.
I got some. You
We'll
think
exchange
I'm
notes.
not kidding? I've got over 175 patent designs, all the schematics written down, prototypes made and all that. But there ain't no way I'm ever going to be able to afford a patent lawyer or any of that.
Woohoo, we're going to have a meetup in Georgia.
Could possibly happen.
I've been to Georgia a couple times. You go there, you go to the Okefenokee Swamp. I think we talked about this. That's a nice state to visit.
Yeah,
I'm,
I like
I
that.
didn't,
I have
I
a
didn't get
whole,
to tell you when I was there.
it's going to take
I'm
me a
sorry,
month.
man. I'm going to
Just,
shut up now and let you talk because I keep interrupting. I'm sorry.
No, well, Bonnie wants me to hit you with a rolled up newspaper, but I said, no, I'll wait.
no. I have a whole itinerary of things that I want to C. Investigate. Inspector Gadget hits Georgia. There you go.
Things happen.
I went to where the Georgia Guidestones were. They're in the early '80s.
I saw them before they were taken down.
When I went there, there wasn't cameras or there wasn't nobody watching really. I don't think
Yeah.
there was.
Oh, speaking of the DeLorean, did you see where the guy in Florida, he was going 100 miles an hour or more when the police were chasing him? Well, I don't know if they were chasing him. I think he wrecked. And he said that he had been teleported or something. Was it
Yeah, allegedly there was this. I don't know the facility that the guy's car was at, but the older guy came out and his car was gone, and he called the police. And I think as the police were showing up to handle the report with this guy and everything, he got the call in that I think they found the suspect in the car, and they got to the guy, and the guy was like, "I don't know how I got here, man. I don't know nothing. I just teleported in a few minutes ago, man. I don't know nothing. Where are we at?" Yeah, he was going like 100-something miles per hour. I think it was like some type of BMW, I believe.
Yeah.
This ought to be some interesting court case here.
Right.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, man, I don't know nothing, man. I just teleported in, man,
And the guy just
Kind
went
of
in.
had you thinking.
It was, I think it was in last week's news cycle. You can look it up, Florida man teleports and wreck or something, and it'll pop up, or however you got to word it. It's out there.
I seen it. I just didn't read it.
It's like, I thought you only had to go 88 to teleport.
Yeah, dude.
66 or 88. What's the magic number? 80.
Well, I don't know, but I can personally tell you what it was like at over 140 miles an hour, rolling in a 1970 Nova over 10 times, kitty corner, end over end, sideways, and then ending up in the same road in the other lane facing the other way. The entire car was crushed and totaled. Maybe I was teleported, but I woke up in the front seat that I was in the back seat with the ceiling crushed down to me. I had to squeeze through the broken back window, found the driver 150 yards up the road with puddles of blood in his eye sockets and a hole in his size the size of a basketball, right? And he wasn't breathing. He was in a coma for weeks and shit. And that fucking pretty much altered his life because he was drinking and they threw everything at him and he lied and he got caught and it was a nightmare court case.
Goodness.
Hey.
And I was nothing. Didn't even have a seatbelt on. I had nothing but a pair of shorts on, and there wasn't a scratch on me. All right, so maybe they teleported me and then put me back.
I'm telling you.
All right, maybe teleporting ain't such a good thing after all. Maybe we shouldn't do that.
No.
Some people's guardian angels are wore out.
Did you watch
that? Fine.
Hey.
Did you watch that video, Bonnie? I'm kind of proud of that judge.
I had seen that video before, actually. And
it's old, few years old.
Yep.
Money don't buy you love. Can't buy you love.
They keep way out of punishment either, apparently. The Thorntons. That's a big name.
Something else.
She should be out of custody now. I wonder how she's looking at life, Bonnie. I wonder if it works.
That's what I was thinking. That no, wait. Yeah, she would be out of the.
Yeah, 8 months, wasn't it? Something like that.
Yep. So she would have got out in August.
Yep.
But she's still on probation till some month in 27.
Yeah, watch 70 miles an hour through a 25-mile-an-hour zone. Do you know who my daddy is? One of them.
Yeah, she was flipping the judge off and everything. No
Can you see that 10-foot long icicle, bun?
Oh, wait. Let me.
It's 10 foot long.
Yeah. 10 foot long.
Icicles, probably about the size around as a gallon jug of water.
Dang,
Dang.
careful, man. It's like an iceberg.
Did you see that thing? It was some guy who was a mountain climber on the side, and there's some waterfall down there that freezes. And he finally went up there. It broke and broke his neck, and you're supposed to feel sorry for him. Yeah, like what? Climbing up an iced over waterfall, and he fell off.
Yeah.
Like
Well, he didn't have any crampons.
he didn't have anything. It just sheared off, and he was gone. But anyway, it was whatever.
You gotta have some crampons, man. They're these things you strap on your boots, and they got little metal spikes on them so you don't slip on the ice. That's what he needed.
No, this is climbing a frozen waterfall. You kind of think to yourself, I think you knew something could happen, right? A good chance, but anyway.
Yeah. There's a lot of things I'd love to do, but that wouldn't be one of them.
I don't know. I kind of did it before. I mean, I don't think I probably did it on such a giant scale like you're talking, but I've done it on smaller scales. I'd probably do it again.
Well, he won't be doing anything anymore.
I've been under some frozen waterfalls. Those are cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I've been under them where they're not frozen, too. There's several waterfalls in Michigan. You can go right up underneath them, like little caves up behind the water and stuff. I used to go up there with my girlfriend and stuff, and nobody could see you. It was kind of a nice place to go.
We wouldn't let that comment go in. Did it not go in? I typed something in the chat and I don't
can't say that.
Bonnie, they do that to me a lot. I mean, for months and months now, where I'll put a comment when I first arrive at a chat and nobody says nothing to me, which is, kind of weird because a lot of people always say something to me. And so I'll leave and I'll come back and my comment's not there. So I'll try it again, go to top chat to live chat again, and it's not there. And then I'll change the comment and boom, there I am. Everybody's saying hello. They can see me, but they do this to me a lot.
I've noticed some things they do that too. Yeah.
I said something to upset this platform because they've got me on some kind of restricted shit. I am sure of it. I'll show it to you. I've got screenshots of it to prove it.
I think it's the YouTube side of it, however they do their thing,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I know, that's what I mean. It's the platform. It definitely.
Like certain words, you have to reword your whole sentence just because for one word,
I have discovered those words. I probably shouldn't even say the words, but I've discovered those words.
Oh, now it popped up.
Uh-oh.
How weird.
Oh, yeah, you can't say that either. Mm-hmm.
Well, you can't say, what you're doing with pew pews, the S word. That's the one thing that I've said in chats. Blocked so many times. You can say it in a plural. You can say it without it. It doesn't matter. You say it, they're gonna notice.
I just put the little emoji in there.
Yeah.
Well, and I have figured out StreamYard is giving me a lot of issues. Were y'all able to hear the song?
What?
The song.
I'm sorry. I didn't try to catch it. I missed it on the incoming this time.
No, I was doing the same thing. I was eating more of this burger helper, man. I've almost eaten a whole burger helper since I've been sitting here.
Well, it sounded like it was okay. I didn't hear anybody say it was glitching or anything. and the ticker is going as normal. When the ticker starts skipping, that's when I can tell something's going to happen, and it's usually me getting thrown out. So I don't think it's not the computer. It's the platforms, just like you said. It's either YouTube or StreamYard
I think it's YouTube.
that's usually having issues.
I know they've fixed certain things that you could do before that you can't do now. Um, like like backstage type stuff. Like if you watch a movie or just talk backstage, how you could have like uh, people back there, but they couldn't talk or anything, but they could like text in the backstage. You can't do that anymore. However many people you're allowed to have back there, that's it. You can't have anybody just in the back chat.
Oh wow.
Um,
Hmm.
They
Yeah,
take the money out of you, they're going to give you less for that money.
yeah. They doubled the cost of StreamYard and then taking away perks.
That sounds about right. Shrinkflation and inflation all together. That sounds about right.
yeah,
Right?
get less, pay more.
Yeah.
That's gonna be probably the New Year's slogan.
It's just, don't test them, buddy. They got the printers working overtime. They're looking for a new motto. Nah, it's
I
a new
can hear it
year.
now. Do your part. Pay more and get less.
Yes.
Yeah,
Hey, Lady Smith, good to
do
see
your
you.
part.
Like we solved inflation, we deflated the product. No matter.
At this point, I've did so much with so little. I can pretty much do anything with absolutely nothing.
Don't
You
Mm.
know
say
what I mean?
don't say that.
I said it.
You know,
Put that
No,
on the
no,
shirt.
you kidding, man. It's for real. I saw a guy that built his own fucking island with garbage. All
See what I'm
right.
saying? It's happening,
He
Black White.
yeah.
These people are stepping up. They're building their own islands. Huh?
out
People,
of garbage that
Out of
nobody wanted.
garbage.
yes,
And all the old Kool-Aid jugs and milk cartons and such. You know what I mean?
yep,
They're putting together old used popcorn bags like paper mache and putting air in them and stuff, man. They're making things happen.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
I
now
know.
crazy.
you said hello to me, huh, Lady Smith? I said hello to you twice today. I didn't see you saying hello back to me, but I guess I'll say hello.
I have seen houses made out of garbage, and
Well,
and
I've seen houses filled with garbage. I mean, I'm near Pontiac and Flint and stuff.
no, I've seen them built out of garbage in mud. You just
Well, that's
take,
what I mean. That dude that had the island, he built his house. He had a garden. He had an orchard. He had a yard. He had everything that a person could want on his own island. All
yes,
self-sufficient and built out of garbage. He had solar. He had power. He had water. He had it all.
Living his best island life.
yep.
Couple fishing poles.
And we're such a wasteful country. Why not use the garbage to do whatever? Something constructive.
Yeah, the amount of stuff that gets thrown in the trash is ridiculous.
Did you
I'm
see?
just teasing you. All right, I'm going to interrupt you with my train.
Did you see all these tech oligarchs are creating their own cities, especially in Honduras? Kind of like a place to go when you bail out. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where's this at?
Honduras, for the most part, they use that for an example.
Huh.
Ooh,
Build a wall around it and everything else.
I
Nice.
thought Honduras was supposed to be so bad now.
Yeah, well, that was the example they showed. The guy that got pardoned is supposed to be arranging all this. So
hey, Lady Smith, let me give you a little info that I found out here a couple months ago. If you're at a vertical stream, You go to it, you like on it like you normally would, thumbs up it, then leave. Go to your page on YouTube where it says your videos and stuff, and you got a little segment there that says liked videos. Go back to that video that you just liked on, click on it, and when you go back, it goes from the vertical, like full picture screen back to the normal format like Bonnie's got right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You
in
know,
fact,
and
yeah,
then
there's certain little ways you could get around it. Yeah.
yep, and you
I,
can use your, you can slide the chat up so where you've got all chat or mostly chat or whatever you want to do then.
yeah. I don't even know how to do a vertical.
Well, Ladysmith's right. When you're on a phone and stuff, it's hard to keep up with just a 1 inch of chat. All right, you
Yeah.
get to see one or two comments at a time. If everybody makes a comment at the same time, now you got to scroll back. It's a pain in the butt. So I always like on it first, leave, come back. It works perfectly.
So it's better to do it horizontal. Is that what you're saying?
The regular old format, instead of where it's the whole thing is their picture.
Well, I've got it set for landscape. Now they give you a choice of landscape or portrait. But when I was filming the live nativity the other night, it's real narrow. It's like, and so maybe it was because I entered the studio, not the studio, but entered the panel. Would that have anything to do with it?
Well, I don't know. You should be seeing the same thing either way if you're on the panel. I don't know.
Roman, Merry Christmas.
Merry
Yeah, what's
Christmas.
up, man? Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
Merry
know.
Christmas. All the people are afraid to say Merry Christmas these days. I can't even believe that. Now it's
No,
offensive to say Merry Christmas.
no,
I don't
I'm
know.
saying it all over the place everywhere I go. If they don't like it, they'll tell me, but nobody's said anything. They say it right back.
Yeah.
Thanks, TikTok. Mm,
Mm,
yeah.
they got them.
I've
Well,
never had a TikTok or an X or an Instagram or what's the other one? OnlyFans. I haven't done that either. I pretty much just stay here, man.
there's a link, Ronan.
No, I never had Instagram. I remember when Twitter first came out, I created a page, but I never used it. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure that got deleted whenever they did whatever they did.
It's probably like MySpace. It still exists somewhere. You just can't find it.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
that's right. I got to send you a MySpace request. Glad you reminded me. I'm going to send all y'all a request to my MySpace page.
Somebody,
What was the other one? MeWe.
Put
somebody,
y'all in my top 10 friends.
somebody bought MySpace and relaunched it. Don't know how well it's doing.
Yeah, I think it's My Life or something now or something. What was
Yeah,
the
no
other
matter
one?
what. You had Tom. Tom was always your friend. He was always there. Y'all remember Tom,
I can remember a few times.
the creator, whoever that creator image was that they said was of MySpace, you know? If you could have 0 friends, but Tom was still your friend on MySpace.
There used to be this other one that was supposed to take the place of Facebook, and I think it was called Freedom Book or something like that.
Ain't no telling.
I joined it, but I never put anything on it. But
Yeah.
Well, I got a Rumble account. I ain't been on there in a couple years.
Yeah, I do got a Rumble. Or I never get on there really.
What was
Every
the
blue
other
moon.
one? Truth Social. I got a Truth Social. I haven't been on that in a couple years.
oh
Never
wow,
been
And a
on the truth.
Discord. I got a Discord I ain't been on in a couple of years too. Enemy we. I got a bunch of them that I don't even use.
I thought Truth Social just took off for the last, hasn't even been a year. That's
No,
the
it's
way.
been a couple of years. No, it's been a couple of years because I ain't used it since I had my last phone.
Yeah, you got none of them.
I think all them sites is what killed my last phone, and since this phone's alive and kicking still, I think I was right.
Yeah, the more things you have running in the background on any type of device, especially a mobile, it's going to drain it.
Yeah.
The littlest thing, it's
Facebook
always
is the
pinging a
worst.
location, everything.
Hey, Facebook's the worst. When I used to have the PC, you could go to your processes and see what was taking all your energies and space and stuff. And
Mhm.
man, Facebook's like far above everybody else's.
Draining you.
Yep,
In,
fucking vampire.
in Windows, that's BITS, BITS, Background Intelligent Transfer Service or something. That's where you can see it.
Huh.
I had my camera on a couple times, Craig.
Y'all are not invisible.
My camera's on right now. Joke's on you.
We're not talking about Polaroids.
Oh, we're talking about negatives.
No comment, Craig.
Yeah, it says the guy who's not even on the panel. What do you got? You ain't got no say in this.
Hey, somebody's got to roast the chestnuts over the open fire. You know?
Yep. Christmas post on Saturday.
What's happening Saturday?
Chessboards. And a Christmas post on Saturday.
I got a chessboard right here. What do you want to play chess? Oh, I like to play chess. It's my favorite game. That's the only game I like to play.
Craig's a troll.
I think he tries to be. I give him a little bit for effort.
It was a couple flea market trips back. One of the things I bought while I was out there, I seen this guy and he had a chess set, but it was a 420 edition chess set. So all the pieces were like 420 edition, you know. And I said, damn, that was pretty cool. I ain't never seen nothing like that. And I don't think I paid but $3 for it, you know.
Well,
More like a
the,
novelty of anything else, but you know, go in a collection of wonders.
Which
yes.
is this little wooden thing here. I want and see. I gotta,
You're ready. You ain't
if
bullshit. You
yeah.
made me go get mine now.
Size.
All right, look, if you're gonna play with me though, you gotta have to use the
Oh, damn.
the 4.5 millimeter socket for the rook because you're gonna be white. You gotta earn
You
that
got a
black.
General MacArthur set. Damn.
No, it's a tiny little one. It's magnetic, so I could roll down the road and they won't slide away.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect.
Now, excuse me a second. She needs to go out. I'll be right back.
I remember one time I was in a pool tournament and they had this guy up there and there was just a bunch of people around him. And I said, hey, he must be a pretty famous pool player or something. But come to find out, he was like a former, I don't know how far he went, but I know he was at least like a state level chess champion. And yeah, there was different people over there and they was all trying to see if they could beat the champion. And it's pretty fun to watch.
Did he look anything like Jackie Gleason?
No, he did look like he probably was an extra in The Sopranos, so that's kind of close.
Didn't he play Minnesota Fat on The Hustler? Paul Newman and Jackie Gleason.
Yeah, kind of had to look like, even though you probably could beat him, you probably shouldn't. You know what I mean? He had that look, like,
Yeah.
this guy's
Are
kind
you
of
trying to
separate.
say that you really enjoyed a good tomato sauce?
I would say he did, yeah. He would know a good tomato sauce when he saw it.
Yeah, so it sounds like.
That's what I had for dinner. I made some pasta and fried up some spicy Italian sausage, some bacon, some mushrooms, made a tomato sauce over top. That was pretty good.
You get hungry now, Bonnie. Ain't my fault. Look at what's like.
I won't get hungry. Shoot.
happening.
I think I ate enough pasta to offset the Italian economy.
Give Craig some more visuals. There's the front of the truck. There's my new nunchucks right there.
Nice.
Solid nylon, unbreakable.
I like
I'm
them.
gonna be doing some videos with those.
You got to do some in the snow. You got to do a nunchuck video in the snow. It'll go viral.
That might happen. There's
Hope
old
so.
reliable there.
Hope it happens.
There's my re-elect that motherfucker hat signed by Ted Nugent himself with
Oh shit! Damn. Yeah,
there's some things we can't even say on here.
Yeah, don't say that thing. Yeah.
I don't know. There's gear packs. There's a ghillie suit up there. There's a map case, Arctic kit, wool blankets up there.
What about Southern gear? What if you have to come to the South? You got any of that? You got some
I
bug
got
gear?
all the mosquito netting. I got bug
you gotta have a
juice.
good net down here.
I'm full spectrum, brother.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Everybody's on the spectrum somewhere. Yeah.
It's packed with gear. I guarantee you that. This is a gearbox. I mean, I got gas masks and entrenchment tools and Pioneer toolkits and the full mechanics toolkit here. I got extra parts. I got maps of every state in this country and a whole lot of counties. I got, what do you need? I got extra battery sets and flashlights and, those things I can't talk about and all kinds of materials and threads and fabrics and stuff for doing repairs for people. And what else is in here? Oh, there's mountain bags and Arctic tents and, geez, machetes and knives and canteens and water cans and backpacks and fanny packs and hatchets and I mean, what do you really need? Toe straps and stripper cables? What do you need, man? What can I help you with?
You got any do-si-dos and sparklers?
Sparklers? Well, no, I kind of got sparklers or emergency flares. Does that count?
Oh, that's even better. Those go aerial. Hell yeah, they'll definitely know who let the dogs out then.
Yeah, I got one that'll definitely let them know. The trick really is why it's fitting it all in here. That's what that's where it takes all the work is trying to find a place for it all.
Yeah, finding a place for everything.
Okay, I'm back. What I missed? Everybody's laughing.
I can't even repeat it. I can't say that.
And it's pretty nippy out there. Oof.
Well, that paints a picture, Bonnie.
What? Oh, good Lord.
That's why I love to do that too. She's so innocent.
Yeah.
It's getting colder.
They show after the night here is supposed to start warming back up a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know what it's getting down to tonight.
I think Thursday they're showing that the high and low is only 9 degrees apart, which I think the high is like 66 and the lows was like in the high 50s, but they're showing like rain off and on all day. So it's kind of like a weird combination.
It is definitely not where my mind usually is, Ronan. Not the gutter.
No,
Gutter sounds pretty damn dirty.
I don't think some people would say that.
I guess 'cause it's wet. It's humid.
Yeah,
We want you to say it like Virginia. It was moist.
93% humidity.
oh yeah,
Our high
there.
was 58, low 54. It's just cold.
Yeah, got like a nor'eastern coming in.
I like a good nor'easter. We living up north up there is at the like one of the highest altitudes, and the storms come right off of Lake Michigan, and that's why we had like 5 foot of snow all the time.
London was negative temperatures too.
Oh yeah, I don't appreciate that either.
Man,
If you can find it on my community page somewhere, there's a picture of me sleeping on the ground at 40 below zero and nothing but a sleeping bag, no tent.
mm-mm.
Hey,
The sleeping bag turns into an ice shell on the outside because of the vapors of your body leaving the bag. So when you first wake up in the morning and sit up, it goes crunches on you.
like an icy sarcophagus.
So do you bounce around in it? Because I wouldn't want to crawl out of it.
Well, you really don't want to get up to go pee or nothing. It's really, really a drag to get up to go pee because when you get up, that sleeping bag's going to be cold the minute you get out of it. So now you got to warm it back up again. So it really is a drag. I mean, you got to sleep with your water bottles or they'll freeze on you.
Oh, I bet, yeah, that cold.
When you're cold to sleep with a water bottle, it don't keep you warm at all. But it's like,
No, no, just keeping the water bottle warm.
mm-hmm. But it can be done. Just never breathe into your sleeping bag. That'll kill you. It's killed people. People think that you got to breathe inside your bag is going to keep you warm, which it does for a while, but it also gathers up moisture and you lose your insulation values on your sleeping bag and it holds the moisture too long and turns to ice. And the next thing you know, you turn to ice. So you got to lay a cloth over your face to breathe through that if you have to put something over your face like a towel or something.
Mm.
Wonder. That's something I want to look up. they, I don't know. Look at that.
Something
You guys
else.
ain't never slept in a snowbank?
Not if I can help it.
I mean, when I was a kid, I talked my mom into let me do it. I'd build a snow fort and get some candles and put them in there, and you wouldn't believe how much warmer a little snow fort like that is if you put a couple candles and stuff than it is outside.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
Snow cave. They had a bunch of those growing up.
Well, isn't that interesting?
Actually, I'd still build a snow cave if we got enough snow. I know how to do it now. I've got like over 60 years of building snow caves in me now, so pretty good at it.
Good to see you, Lauren. So I looked up because to me it sounds like people in the north would be in really good shape because the cold, first of all, burning anything you eat. And
Well, there is something there in the survival manuals that'll tell you, Bonnie, it's true. The only real food you can eat in the winter to help keep you warm is meat. That's why every day, if I don't eat meat, I crave meat. I mean, I need meat. I just ate a whole hamburger helper by myself. I need
tell-
that meat to keep warm.
yep. So, but I'm thinking, as much as y'all shovel and have to be in really good shape to just walk through the snow, it sounds like. So I was like, people live longer in the North or the South question. And this is the answer it gave me. Interesting. In the US, people generally live longer in the Northwest. No, sorry, lied. Northeast and West, while the South consistently shows lower life expectancies linked to factors like poverty, lower education, less access to special programs, and health disparities, with states
I,
like Mississippi and West Virginia having some of the shortest lifespans compared to Hawaii or California. Do you believe that?
well, I think it's because they're down south. They fry so much food. They got so much better food that people will probably eat a lot more down there. I mean, I don't know.
I'll be right back. I gotta go. I got some chicken frying. I'll be right back, y'all.
And see, I hardly, well, I don't fry anything really.
And then though, there's this another thing though. It should be countered by the fact that I really learned to slow down south. All right, I met these people down south. They're like, "Well, we're gonna go cut some firewood, but let's sit here on the porch and talk about it for an hour. You want some lemonade? Because we'll, we're gonna talk about." They're not in a hurry. They're really mellow and calm and stuff. And that, I think that's lengthened my lifespan alone.
Yeah.
And it's, yeah, we're more relaxed and calm here, maybe. Seems that's why I have the kick back and stay a while because that's what we do. Drinking lemonade on the Miranda.
Mhm.
Right?
I'm about that.
Thought it was always mint juleps in the South.
We can have that
Well, they
too.
taught me how to be laid back. I think they did. I think I learned how to be laid back from the Southerners.
I don't think I've ever even tasted a mint julep.
It's
They
something
ain't
to be
that good.
tasted.
Well, you might like it, Bonnie. It tastes like something a girl should drink, if you ask me.
A girl should drink. So now there's drinks that are sexually oriented. Did I say that
Absolutely.
right?
Absolutely, there is. If you're a dude and you're drinking fuzzy navels, I'm just not going to see you the same.
No,
The old fuzzy navel.
especially if it's got an umbrella in it.
Yeah,
The drink I see a lot of people really like here. It looks, I don't even know what you call it, but it's this big bowl glass, and it looks kind of
Are
like
you
a
talking about a blowjob? They do. They got one called a blowjob like that.
Carl.
They do. That's a drink.
It looks like it has like a frozen margarita in it, maybe, and then it's got a Dos Equis side down in it.
Oh yeah, they'll do that. I've seen some of the Mexican restaurants around here. They'll just make something like that, and put like a little Corona or something in it. Yeah,
I wonder what
Why?
that.
I got to tell you, one of my favorite drinks I ever had, I got in Nassau, Bahamas. It came in a full giant pineapple, all right, hollowed out pineapple, and it
oh
was called
yeah.
a Bahama Mama, all right, and they were a monstrous amount of liquor in that.
I think I fell in love with a Bahama Mama one time.
Yeah.
A beautiful woman.
Stopping at the Sheridan Hotel bar. You ever get down there?
Damn, I think that's where it was at too.
Yeah.
Damn, was it in Savannah?
No, it was in Nassau.
Okay, never mind. Different Bahama,
Yeah. Mama.
different Mama.
Cheryl said they call it poppers, but I don't think so because poppers are jalapenos with bacon and cheese.
I take and crumble up bacon, mix it in with the cheese and the hypodermic needle, the cheese inside of it, and then wrap the pepper with bacon again, already half baked bacon, and then wrap it around it, and then bacon again.
Triple decker.
That's what we make for poppers. Hmm.
Even we actually have some kind of a food thing in common, the Northern and Southerners. We just touched on something that we all eating.
We started it, and then
Oh, you got
somebody
to do that one.
somebody that makes frozen food decided to sell them up north. So then y'all learned about them.
Huh.
Really,
How
got
about
to be
that?
that way.
I don't know if that's true or not.
Some people might say that.
I just know that one of the presidents, when he was given a tamale, tried to eat the corn husk.
Oh, that's horrible. You need to get that guy out of there.
He already had a second dinner.
There's something wrong with this burrito. It's a little tough. Sir, it's a tamale, and you have to peel off the husk.
I did notice the presidential walk of fame did have like a portrait of a tamale, and all coming up.
I love a good tamale.
Yeah.
Tamales are amazing. And we have a lot of homemade ones around here. You can order them every
Not all of them are amazing, guys. I don't know if you guys got this even down there because it'd probably make you sick to know they even exist. But they sell up here these canned tamales. All right, they come like wrapped in wax paper, all packed in a can together, and it's just they're gross, man.
Never even heard of that. Where is this at?
They're everywhere around here. You ask for tamales, prepare yourself.
They're frozen or they're
No,
canned.
they're in a can, just like a can of beans or something, man. Or anything in a
Yeah,
can.
tamales.
Ew.
The wave
No.
of the future, Bunny.
No.
It's ew on a level you don't even know. I'm gonna buy a can of those just so I can show you guys.
Yeah, you got to do it. How much are they?
They're, well, everything's more than it used to be. But I'd probably get a
Yeah,
can for a couple few bucks.
yeah, I got to see this. Let me look it up.
But will you eat them if you buy them? Because you don't want to just buy them.
Oh, I got critters around here I feed. Somebody's gonna eat it.
Okay.
There's
No.
only been a couple of things they won't eat, and that'll make you wonder.
Excuse me. My friend, where my daughter's gonna stay at, we always used to sit and make tamales together.
Yeah, see, chessboard is what I'm talking about. It's got like a wax paper wrapped around them.
Mm.
They ain't good. There's nothing good about them, man. It's like somebody chewed the shell for you already.
Yeah. No. Just bleh. Now you take the masa, is that what it's called? I don't know, the stuff we spread on the inside that makes the like a breading around the meat. That has to be seasoned just right. And then the meat is cooking slowly for a long time. And then you scoop it in roll it up, steam it. Mm.
And yeah, they asked you not to do that. Now they're all thinking about a kitchen run.
I know, now I'm getting hungry. Darn. Cornmeal. Mm. There you go, Lady Smith. Yeah, we'd make a bunch. Where? What did Ken say? I missed it. I don't see Kim's comment.
Well, it says I'm in chat now. BP back to normal. Blood pressure back to normal.
Oh, okay, good. Good. Good deal.
Yeah, be happy. Look who's in there. I haven't seen you in that.
Be happy. Good to see you.
Girl with the cosmic smile.
Aw. Glad you're here. Be happy. I wonder if they're related. Be charming and be happy.
Not that I'm aware of, but in my mind, a little bit because I met them both in the chats, and I do think, yeah, I've noticed that one. I think I've even seen them in the chat together, like back in the day at prepping 101s and shit.
Yeah. So, are you going to fix anything special next week, Carl?
You mean like at work, fix like tarps or something? Or you mean food?
Yes.
No, I'll probably go down to that country market and get myself some venison. And then if them ladies made some deviled eggs, I'm gonna buy me a whole gross of those.
There you go.
Figure 144 might do it. That's what I just don't understand. I can eat like 3 boiled eggs, but you make deviled eggs out of them, and I can eat like 39 of them.
That was one time in my whole life when they did blood work. They said my cholesterol was high, and it was right after Easter. And I was like, could it be because I ate so many deviled eggs? And they're like, no. But it went down after that. So I'm thinking it was because of the deviled eggs.
I
So I'll
would
go get
think that if you like ate a lot of something like that, that you would have to continually eat a lot of something like that for it to actually affect you in some way. And that's the thing is I like splurge, like I get in the mood for banana pudding, and I'll eat banana pudding for like 3 weeks in a row, and I'll eat a lot of it, and then I don't want banana pudding for months. You know?
yeah, gorge yourself in it and then
Yeah, I do that to myself a lot.
I don't know.
And I've never, ever, ever even considered being on a diet. And I don't think I could. I mean, if I want something salty, I eat something salty. If I want something sweet, I eat something sweet. If I want some meat, I get some meat. It's what my body's telling me I want that I eat. That's what I've been going by the whole time.
Yes. Cheryl's beat and juicing everybody.
I think she's probably like thinking like that song. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. Remember where what was that where they did the holding hands across the world shit? Remember all that back in the
Yes.
70s? Remember that?
Yep.
Cheryl's probably got a little hippie left in her.
That's good, Ronan. I think you needed it.
Didn't Coca-Cola do that? Isn't that who pushed that? Wasn't that one of their commercials or something?
I think it might have been.
Yep. That's what Ken says.
Yep.
Well, it worked, didn't it, Al? I'm here.
And it's good
Now
to
I know
see.
why I'm here. It's because it's apparently Cheryl Beetlejuiced me earlier. That's why I'm here.
We beamed you in. Yeah, Cheryl. Well, if I sing it, it's not in perfect harmony. So they still wishing.
Well, I've been thinking lately, thinking about the good times to come, and I believe it could be those days have begun. You know that one, Peace Train, Cat Stevens? Ride on the peace train. E-I-E-I-O-I. You don't know that one, Bonnie? I thought you'd know that song.
I'm thinking if you're singing it like they do, it it kind of doesn't sound familiar.
I have to listen to that song every now and then. Well, that one does take me back to the hippie days and peace and love. And that was a bit of time travel.
Be happy, remember? Black Watch is cooking up a storm in the background. Are you cooking, Black Watch?
What?
Yeah.
Talking about food, I couldn't take it anymore.
You really were.
Spaghetti, I got a spaghetti dinner.
Oh my goodness.
Tea for
Spaghetti.
the Tillerman, catch bullet
Must
for.
have been a spaghetti night.
Well, I
Gee.
ran
Shut up.
roast beef all gone. Can't afford
Um,
much. You don't get much for that for lunch meat at all.
hmm.
Repackaged, so you know what that means. You don't get what you. I don't know. It's all by weight, I guess, but I don't know. Ain't gonna get any better anytime soon.
I didn't know Pepsi made snack items. Huh.
You know who I haven't seen for a long time, and if he's in chat, I'll go. It's Benjamin.
I know.
So, usually he's here. I want to think about it. Must have
Yep.
been one hell of a birthday party. I woke up in my DeLorean. I don't know. Anyway, just thought of that.
I didn't know that, Ken. You'll teach me something every.
I was going to say, you remember the TV dog, Benji?
Yes. Little Benji. Little
Mm-hmm.
furry. Yep. Now the other night, White Lights was singing, and then Black Watch
Hmm?
had to try to outdo him or something. I'm just joking.
Actually, spaghetti dinners were getting bad, but they put a little bit of ground beef in it. At least I think it's ground beef. Which, big improvement with that.
So did you get you a special one for next week?
What's
Remember?
that?
Do y'all remember? I don't think it was last year. It might have been the year before when I showed that little elderly man, and he was showing his. I can't remember if it was Thanksgiving or Christmas, but he got a Hungry Man dinner. And what did he have with it? He had. It's like he had everything he needed to go with his Hungry Man dinner. He was happy go lucky.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yes, Cheryl. I'll continue to pray for more. Every so often I message him and check on him and
Who you checking on?
Monty.
Oh yeah, there's another one.
Ever
I
since
saw an update that he was in recovery. He had a pretty rough go, but then he's in recovery now.
well, he's in a rehab.
He could definitely use your prayers.
Yes. Train keeps coming and Kiss Off isn't here.
Yeah, I always notice that too.
Hmm.
A little louder. I'm kind of facing the train tracks now.
Mhm.
Did Watt really have chicken frying?
That doesn't sound like something he'd joke about.
Let's see, there was something else. That was the Kentucky. God, did y'all hear about the JFK airport shooting thing? Washington making orders to evacuate a little too late. I know y'all heard about the Australia thing. There's so many crazy people out there right now. I'm going to buy a roll of pennies just because. When they're all gone, I'm going to have pennies.
I got a bunch of them, a couple jars. I never take them back or spend them, so they just kind of build up. And I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all the ones that are after 1983 and turn all those in because they're worthless and don't hardly have any copper in them at all. But all the ones 83 and older, those are more copper in them.
Well, copper or not, I figure with our
There could
future.
be a time where they're actually worth more because of the weight of the copper than the penny itself.
Yeah, but I mean,
And
in
there is a lot of rare pennies. You got to go through your pennies. If you got a lot of them,
yeah,
make sure you're not getting rid of no 1943 copper, right? Because those are supposed to be steel, and the copper one's worth a whole lot of money. There's a bunch of them that are actually worth money if you know what you're looking at.
well, in 50 years, when there's no pennies, they might be a collector thing for
Mm-hmm.
future
They
generations.
already are in some ways.
Why does everybody think December 19th? I know what's happening December 19th. I'm going to
The Senate Senate did a press conference on that today. Did you notice it got interrupted? Just saying. Maybe we're not talking about the same thing.
No, I don't think so. And I didn't understand what you said with food in your mouth.
No, I'm sorry. I'm hungry. The 19th is the deadline for Trump. The Senate did a press conference, and I'm going, oh no, power failure. They interrupted multiple times. The audio went dead. It's about
See, I just ate a butterscotch pudding, but I kept my mouth shut while I was doing it, Blackheart. Nobody even knew.
I can't have you keep talking about food.
That's why y'all are so darn quiet. Y'all are all eating. Well, I'm
I
going to.
wasn't eating. I was currently recalibrating the trajectory of the A13 Atlas coming in.
Yeah.
It's getting pretty close.
Is it cleared for landing yet?
Oh, at this point, we ain't got no choice.
Mm-hmm.
X marks the spot.
Let's get it on. Let's see
Let's
what's
get it
going.
on.
Let me see
Wait,
something. All right, I'm ready to fucking see something.
so you ready for this? Have they even decided what it is yet? Because the last thing I saw, it was a
Surprise me. Come on.
three-eyed unknown object.
Yeah, it was like allegedly like an asteroid with eyes and arms. It's even got a heartbeat. It's a interesting specimen. Probably the mothership. Probably.
Bring it, man. I'm ready for this shit. I'm sick of
I
waiting.
think it's coming.
I heard it was the Oscar Mayer Wiener truck. Kind of got to it.
Could
Hey,
be.
man, good to see you.
Earthwild man, John Dunning. They're rolling up in here out of the past, aren't they?
Third eye lie, yes. Arcs, he did.
First thing I'm going to do, all right, if there's any UFO, I think we've been over this, but I'm going to say it again. First thing I do if I saw something I didn't know what the fuck it is, I'm going to go, in the name of Jesus, you are not welcome here, demon, be gone. And if that don't work, then I'm going to start shooting, all right? Unless it's like really friendly or looking, or something. But if God don't do it and bullets don't do it, then I don't know what I'm going to do. But let's get it on. Let's see what the fuck. They keep saying it's real and shit. I want to know.
Well, if you're able to aim at it, then it's pretty close, so you can just sit there and wait for it to splat.
Or I'm going to steal its spaceship or whatever the hell that is, because I'm going to try to. I would love to take a space ride. All right, I would love that.
So, hey, Chuck. So, is it
Whoa! Look at that, Chuck and Roy. Man, get up here, Chuck.
at a controlled speed, or does
Number
anybody?
one, I don't believe anything they're telling me. I don't, Bonnie. I don't believe any of that hoopla. Show me, man. I'm sick of it. They've been talking that aliens are real and all this. That. I still ain't seen nothing but a bunch of fake fucking videos.
Well, I know, and that's another thing with AI. Who knows what's real anymore? It's
They're probably lining us up for the big blue beam, Jesus' arrival, and all this stuff, so they can scare the hell out of everyone this time. That's the War of the Worlds 2.0. I don't know. I just don't trust them. Like I said, bring it. Let's get this going.
no fear. How many times does the Bible say no fear? Don't be
I'm not.
butts fixing to get squashed. Just, I don't know. I can't.
Well, we've talked about this before too. I believe that there are things in the sky. I've seen them. What do I think they are? I think they are demons and angels. And I know there's both kinds. And if I saw something like that, That's the first thoughts I'm gonna have.
Yeah.
And I really, if you believe in the Bible, you read it pretty good, then you really can't disregard that. And if anything comes from anywhere but Earth, that categorizes it as an alien. So if it's an extraterrestrial or, I mean, an angel or a demon, it's still going to be in that same category. They're not from up here. So that's just my thoughts. Don't believe me.
I feel better now.
I just don't think there's aliens.
Well, I
Oh,
mean,
okay, Chuck.
What, we lose Chuck? What?
No, he can't log in on his phone.
I can't find him in there. Where did he go?
John, they actually are talking about doing that again. Again.
oh, they can bite me again.
Yes. About every other headline, they're talking about all these new flus. And
All right, it's been what, 5 years? 5 years I've had no medications of any type, no shot of any kind, didn't wear no mask, didn't social distance, I didn't do anything fucking differently, and I'm still here. Shouldn't I be dead if there was a pandemic?
I'm telling you, they come at me with them swabs again. They're probably going to have me arrested.
Anybody ever comes at me with a needle's going to end up in their eyeball. I promise you.
Yep. None of those.
They should, Chuck. I think the strange mating rituals on this planet alone would make them turn around and get the hell out of here.
Strange mating with what?
Think about it. Think about it. If you were an outside this as a spectator, came to this rock and found out what these species were really doing on this rock, I'm out of there, man. I honestly feel kind of guilty. I could have been building a space ark for the last 40 years of my life. I could have started when I was young. I'd probably be almost done by now.
Yeah, then you get the 38 billion, Carl. That's a good. You ought to go into that business. Lucrative. All you have to do is blow up, 4 rockets, and they give you 38 billion. Just saying.
What?
Musk.
Oh,
Those 4 ships he blew up, they gave him 38 billion to do that.
Did you know that he's got his own town there in your state, Barney? Down on the coast?
yes, yes, yes. He's taking over Texas. Do I like it? No.
He doesn't have that big a town.
Huh?
His town's not that big. He's not going to take over all of Texas.
Okay, well, maybe his town is down there where his space thing is and the new military base. But outside of Austin, on north and south ends, he's got enormous data centers, and he probably has something to do with Stargate and Abilene. And Dallas
You
has
mean
gone nuts.
Starlink? You mean Starlink? Hey, have you ever seen Starlink in the sky? Anybody?
No?
It'll be a
Can you?
trail of lights. It'll be like 10 to 30 lights all in a straight row, moving at the same speed together like a string in the sky. That's what a Starlink satellite cluster looks like.
You've seen it?
Yep. Couple times.
Hmm. Well, so I haven't been able to see the stars since I moved here because there's one street light anywhere around, and it's right here. But out
Good one,
there,
John. Good.
that's out there. I look up and it's you can see every constellation, you can see the Milky Way, you can see everything.
Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus. Right down Santa Claus Lane.
If you wonder where the Golden Dome is going, Canada just made a contract for a Canadian-based company, $5 billion for our own satellite system. Dead in the water. No more cooperation.
Well, I mean, Virginia should be here, chessboard. She's got a point. We were talking about aliens and shit. Normally, that's a given. That's when rich
Excuse me.
will show up. Yeah, I'm a sky watcher too, so seen a lot of stuff.
That's I'm thinking I want a telescope once I get out there. And Watt with his super camera phone, he should be taking pictures of everything in the sky.
I got some pictures of some stuff of where I was a few years ago. That guy had this telescope. It was bigger than a cannon. And you know, he had that broken back. So I ended up taking it out and setting it all up outside. And I could see
Mhm.
the mountain ranges on the moon. I could see the rings around Saturn. Got pictures of some of that shit too. Pretty impressive. You get a real good big telescope that you can hook up cameras to and do digital photography with. That's pretty amazing shit.
Yeah. Well, his moon pictures, you can see like all, even the landscape.
Hmm. You can watch the rotation.
Told him that's a CIA phone. Where'd you get that?
Well, he could tell you, but then he'd probably have to kill you.
All right. Oh, he told us what one night what kind it was because I shared his moon pictures.
I don't know if I'd be like on the internet asking people for moon pictures. You might get something entirely different.
I was going to say about 8 by 10 glossies then, $14.95. Anybody want to see my moon?
See what I mean, man?
Oh, listen, if you're going to infer it, say it. Otherwise you don't get any orders.
Chuck saying hello to you, Blackwatch.
I could see that. I just said, hey, haven't seen him.
Yeah, because he couldn't say like, "Hey, Chuck, how's it going?"
Hey,
Uh,
no.
Blackwatch is in the chat. Let me see.
I can be in two places at the same time and not know I'm at any one of them. Which reminds me, is what on the clock? Where's
Being Ronan. I think that's for you, Blackwatch.
Oh no.
Well, I'll tell you, Chuck, if we get any more separated, I don't know how much they kill BF-35 deal, everything else. We have our own military satellites going up, so I'm quite.
Have you ever actually seen just how many satellites are going around this rock? It's it's like a fucking nightmare up there, man. It's crazy. There's thousands, tens of thousands of satellites up there now.
And no stoplights. So
Yeah, I mean, I saw this like they were tracking or showing their orbits and stuff, and they just kept adding more layers and more, and and then they added it was like almost solid lines up there,
Yeah.
like a spider web. Looked like how they did those experiments giving LSD to spiders, and they made the crazy webs. It kind of looked like that.
Yeah.
Sounds like that web George showed a long time ago and said, "Here's your Starlink."
Remember when the Sputnik came down? The sky is falling. The sky is falling. There's aliens coming down. Just a
Oh, oh, what a wicked web we weave when we practice to deceive.
yeah. But
Negative kicking. Yeah, I want to see that one. That's a bad motherfucker there.
last week we had another conservative cross the floor.
I bet they call him Pogo.
That's terrible. Pogo.
We got a horn happy son of a gun coming through here. You hear that?
Yep.
Some of them are way more horn happy than others.
Yeah. That's what Chuck says too. Sometimes they just lay on it.
There's one guy, he's going to hit it 30 times while it goes by. Another guy just lays on it. This guy, he's waiting till it's close. It's any second now.
He's saying hello.
Well, I can say hello back, but then I give away my location.
Oh, what happened?
Skip.
We meet
He's
up
really
at
good at jump rope. He's really good at jump rope.
West.
And this is no kidding. You could look it up probably. There was a little town here in the thumb of Michigan, a little strip joint in the middle of nowhere. It was famous for the one-legged stripper joke. I don't know if her name was Eileen or not, but
Oh, hold on a second. Let me pause it. Sorry, I forgot to pause it in the other browser.
I don't want to
called
listen to that, Carl.
it was in a town called Emmett.
All right, can you guys hear me good?
And I thought I heard something.
Well, I
Kind of
don't know.
sounded like
Did
a
you?
meat.
Hello,
Kind of
Mika.
sounded like a meat puppet.
Yeah, it could have been.
What's up, man?
Not a lot. Just looking for. Spent the last day or so looking for a new job.
Uh-oh.
Oh, did they find out that you were an illegal and they took your license away?
No, not nothing like that. It just some stupid policy that they had, and they decided they wanted to fire me over it. I think from between Monday and today, I've had more than 20 different places call or email me wanting me to come work for them. Excuse me. More than I can shake a stick at, as it were.
I
Well,
just
way
saw,
to bring the party down, brother.
Well,
Oh, I'm sorry.
on the plus side, though, I mean, I got my unemployment insurance money, so I can still pay my bills. I get a couple more paychecks. I get a little bit of vacation time, so it'll work out.
No, everything you just said, loud and clear. I dig it, man. I might not have a lot of money, but at least I've been paying what I owe, and I don't owe nobody. And I got a little extra for food and stuff. I am thankful for being able to pay my bills. I'm just not very
Right,
thankful for not being able to save up any money. Is what's pissing me
right.
off.
No, I'm with you. What were you gonna say, Miss Bonnie, or what were you gonna ask?
Well, first, Ronan said Merry Christmas to you.
Oh, Merry Christmas, Ronan, and everybody else in the chat.
And then I just saw this video. I think well, yeah, it was recent. And the driverless trucks,
Mm-hmm.
one was speeding, so police pulled it over, went up to the truck, and said, roll your window down. Didn't roll the window down. Knocks on the window, no response. Looks in the window, no driver. So he's looking at the truck, commercial locks on the back of the truck, and the truck drives off. And he's like, what?
That's crazy.
And he ends up the getting back onto the highway, speeding up. Apparently, there was a whole convoy of them that got together, and they were um, carrying drugs.
Wow.
I don't know how they got them to stop, and that's so. Who's controlling those? How are they
Those
controlling?
satellites, those satellites we were just talking
Well,
about got a lot to do with it.
I don't know for 100% sure. I do know that they mostly operate in Texas, usually the I-20 corridor, a little bit in the Dallas-Fort Worth metro. As far as I know, think of it like you've probably seen the YouTube videos of a drone being controlled remotely. So there's another person somewhere else sitting at a desk with a camera, and they can see out all the stuff and all the gauges for the truck, and then they're driving the truck.
I saw something where
Uh,
they were guided by satellites, man. They were
well,
GPS.
that was the other possibility because, like I said, I don't know a lot about those driverless trucks other than some some manufacturers that make them have drivers in the seats in case something happens where they can override the controls. Others are all kind of like the auto drive on a Prius, but a semi truck.
Well, apparently they can break the law.
Right.
And,
Well, there's nobody in the truck. What is the cop going to do? There's nobody in there to arrest. It's just an empty truck.
well, someone loaded them, and so um, I just mm.
It's a really messed up deal. I don't
So
like the driverless trucks, but
they're hacking into the system that's controlling them.
well,
Possibly.
no. Essentially, I'm pretty sure it's more like a like what the Priuses have the auto drive, where you set it to auto drive, it'll read the road signs, it'll tell you how many traffic lanes there are, how many cars, read the stop signs, speed limit, the whole thing.
Yeah, they probably have sensors in them signs. That's probably why they
Yeah,
only
yeah.
operate in certain
There's a lot of
locations.
cameras and sensors on the truck, so that as it's going down the highway, it can see how many lanes of traffic there is, what the speed limit is, what the cars in front of them
Well,
are doing.
I don't know,
then
man. I feel like our safety is being compromised if we have to share the road with an automated system that could give at any time.
yes.
Well, they could. A skilled hacker could easily remote hack it and then use it to crash into people,
Well,
operate
anything that
like a
man
drone.
builds fails, me. You know that. Anything that it's bound to fail at some point. It's going to make a mess eventually.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, there's already been a couple driverless trucks over the last 2 years. One had a driver in it, and it just randomly, out of nowhere, slams into the Jersey barrier that separates uh, the the highway from the other side of the highway.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess
Um,
it's the human way that even though we know that it ain't going to work perfectly, that we're still going to do it, and then we're going to have
I
the
mean,
accident, and they're going to
it'll probably
refine
be
it.
it'll probably be another 10, 20 years before they perfect driverless truck stuff.
Right. Meanwhile, there's going to be problems and accidents and deaths, but hey, it's progress. So
Well,
we'll
then
get past that. That's the way they're going to see it. And that's the way they're going to say it.
no, right, and that's probably what they'll try to spin it some way to make the drivers look bad. I'm sure. But
They'll
the main
just call it
problem, I'm sorry. Go
collateral
ahead.
damage.
No, go ahead. I'll finish with my thought in a second.
I was just saying they'll just call it collateral damage. It
Right,
isn't a common,
right. Well, yeah,
no big deal.
they'll come up with some BS excuse, but the main problem right now is all these non-domicile drivers who can't read, write, or speak English.
Something like,
Hmm.
oh man, there's a large number, 90,000 or something were removed that were found to be illegals
Yeah, yeah.
already.
I think they, I think some drivers in New York lost their CDLs because they got them illegally and couldn't read and speak English and whatever.
How are they even getting a license?
Well, from what I understand, there's 8 different states that are involved, like California and I forget. Well, New York, I just mentioned, and so I don't know what the other ones are. But essentially, what they're doing is they're finding a way to go to the DMV. They get the test taken, somehow pass it, and then excuse me, and then go and start driving without being able to read the road signs.
There's no way. If they can't
Or,
read the
or
road signs, they can't
well,
read the test.
right, some states they will allow people to take the CDL test if they speak Spanish. The, they'll have it set up so you can take the test in Spanish. The problem uh, is though that since like the I think 1930s or 40s, it's been a requirement to be a truck driver that you have to be able to read and speak English. But they haven't super heavily enforced it the last 20, 40 years. They kind of slacked off on it a bunch.
Well, folks, I'm going to call it. Thanks for having
Right.
me
They
up here,
they probably
Donnie.
are, Chuck.
I appreciate it. And I'll see y'all somewhere soon.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely. We'll see you later.
Take care.
We missed you.
Um, no, that whole CDL illegal driving stuff is a mess.
I know. I think Amazon um, laid off 10,000. They were supposed to get 75 of those trucks, weren't they?
Well, there was in the last month or two, there's a couple different trucking companies that have closed their doors and fired a bunch of employees.
Uh,
There's a bunch of companies firing employees. I just saw 2 big places letting go a whole bunch of employees.
Yeah.
Can't remember where it was.
yeah.
There seems to be a lot of that lately.
Well, everything's catching up, right? They said it'd be by the end
Well,
of the year. So,
it's partially it's inflation, but also the freight market for trucks is not nearly as strong as it needs to be.
imagine what the independents are facing.
Yeah, I mean the independents and the owner ops, they can either get little loads from the load board, and there's risks involved with that, of course, or they can go if they're leased on with a company, they can try to get loads for the company through the company, and then go haul the load and get paid from the company.
Mm.
So you were working with refrigeration. Did you notice any shortages with meat products?
Uh, there, the freight in the refrigerated market is slow. Some of the places I know have issues with getting product out. The company I used to work for, very popular household name that everybody's heard of.
Mm-hmm.
They still had plenty of freight to haul. There's no shortage of freight for them, mostly because they're hauling their own stuff and moving it from place to place and getting them out to the stores.
Hmm.
Um,
And
but it,
but wasn't
so
that one of the companies that was just destroyed or closed up or something?
well
I just
they had a few places close, a few of their plants closed. Where was it? One was in Texas. I think the other one was in somewhere in the upper Midwest. I forget where the other one was. They had a
I'm
couple
thinking like
plants.
Indiana or something. I don't know.
No, it was. I want to say I could have been Iowa, Illinois, Wisconsin, Minnesota, somewhere in the
Okay.
upper Midwest. Might have been Nebraska and Texas, but they had a couple plants closed, and then there's still enough freight for them to haul. Though it's not a uh, really a big issue. Good night, Chuck. Um,
3,200 in Iowa, one
yeah,
plant.
but the overall refrigerated market has, like the normal general freight market, has been significantly less the last couple years. I'd say probably 3 years now.
Was
Uh,
about those stainless steel tankers for milk, about 7,000. 7,000 gallons. They must be refrigerated too, eh?
no, most of those the liquid tankers like that, they just put the product in there, take it, unload it, go to a special washout place for tankers, have the trailer tank washed out so it's food grade sanitized, and then go pick up the next load. They do also carry some tankers are dry bulk tankers where they haul dry product inside the tanker instead of liquid.
Wow. I just thought,
No, the only refrigerated type trailers are the square 53-foot trailers. It looks like a normal dry van trailer, which is just a empty trailer with a wood floor.
yeah, the one with the roof units on them that you can see. Because I never saw like a refrigerated unit on those trucks. Just this. I guess they're stainless steel. For milk.
Right. Uh, yeah, Aaron's got a good point. Amazon has fired a bunch of people driving to and trying to get the independents to do what he had typed there. But no, so the only refrigerated ones is just your normal trailers that hauls the
Yeah, yeah.
normal.
It's like a refrigeration box, right?
Yeah, it's just like because it's got the refrigeration unit on the front of the trailer. It's
Yeah.
got a
Yeah.
tank just behind the landing gear that you put your diesel fuel in. You set your temperature to whatever specification they tell you to set it to, and then you pick it up and make sure the load's properly secured inside the trailer, and you go drop it off wherever it is it's supposed to go.
Milk trucks around here, they kind of look like the same trucks with fuel.
Yeah, kind of. Well, except for some of those, I've seen them. They look like the gasoline trailers that haul the fuel
Mm-hmm.
and the diesel, but they also have ones that have the W shape on the bottom of the trailer that also haul liquid. Those are the main two kinds of trailers
Mm.
for hauling liquid stuff. Of
Yeah.
course,
And
both of those trailers can also do dry stuff as well.
have you ever driven a truck that hauls liquid? It's a whole
Uh,
different deal, isn't it?
yeah, I've never driven a tanker truck. I have a tanker endorsement, but I've only ever done the dry vans, the reefers, and the railroad containers. I
Mm.
haven't done the tankers or or the flatbeds.
Because it sloshes around.
Right. Yeah. So if you have to start stopping way
Yes.
earlier than you would in a normal semi truck, because when you hit the brakes, that liquid will surge forward. Now, some of those trailers have what's called bulkheads in there to help prevent the sloshing, but you're
Mm.
still going to have some of that momentum slosh when you're slowing down.
I just know with the fire trucks, it's
I often wonder about the gasoline haulers. Like when I worked for my godfather, I always went on top of the truck. You measured it.
Right.
Today, you're relying on the meters being accurate. I often wonder, what if you end up 1,000 gallons short? How are you going to know? The meter said 7,000. Well, maybe 3,000 was dumped. But, for a station owner taking a meter at his word, you can lose a hell of a lot of money,
Right.
you know.
at the stores. We use a stick.
I was going
You
to say
put baby
most of
towel
the
and stick it down in there.
right. That's what he was just referring to. Most of the fuel tankers, they'll climb on top and they've got a stick that tells you stick it in there. It'll tell you how full it is. When you pull it back out, you'll see the fuel line.
Yeah.
Uh,
All I ever did was you take the big long rod, you check the tanks, then all you did is walked on top, flipped the top, as long as it looked full, you knew the tank was full. I think it was 1,000 gallons each tank on the trailer. As
yeah.
long as it looked full, you let it go. But
Right.
you only measured what was in the ground by inch.
Well, chessboard has a good point though that the tankers and the guys who all steal coils or what uh, poles on the flatbed. Those are fairly dangerous.
Yeah. And Mary, that is happening um, on our neighbors page. People are constantly posting pictures. This package is at my gate, or has anyone seen it or know what door this is? Because they
Right.
take a picture of where they delivered it, and it's none of them are going to the right places.
No,
Thankfully,
absolutely. Yeah.
that problem, but a
Well,
lot of
I saw a post earlier today on the Book of the Face. Uh, some guy in my local area, in a town, 15 miles away, said, "Hey, I didn't get my package. Did one of you guys get it by accident?" They claim it was delivered, but I didn't get it.
right.
So what do you got to, Papa? You got to wait 6 weeks for unemployment? That's
My niece, sorry.
No, no. I was fired first thing Monday morning. Instead of going back out, finishing my day off and then going back out to work today. They fired me first thing early morning Monday. By lunchtime Monday, I'd already filed my unemployment, got approved for it,
uh,
and then a few hours ago, I uploaded my pay stubs that they requested. I got to call them in the morning, and then after that, everything's set up, and I'll collect unemployment for a couple weeks or a month till I find a place I want to go work for, and then go back to work.
uh, but the company submits all that, right? Or they like
Well, normally there's when you file unemployment, you get some kind of notification, and then they submit all the
uh,
payroll information. But since I called right away after I got fired, they didn't have any of the payroll information. It said, "Hey, we need payroll stubs from this date to this date. Could you upload them?" Sure, no problem.
uh, well, in Christmas vacation, I guess.
Well, and that's the thing is because had they not fired me, my original schedule would have been I'd have went out earlier today, got home on Saturday, and then had paid vacation up through December 28th, and I went back to work on the 28th or the 29th.
No.
So as it stands now, I'll wait till probably January 1st before I accept another job just to enjoy the holidays, get a little time off work, and then, first part of January, go back to work.
There you go.
When I got hired by the aircraft company, they closed down at Christmas. So you don't start till January 6th, right? They're not going to have you bring you back for a holiday, hire you to have a holiday. That wasn't happening.
Well, just the way they chose to do it didn't really make any sense to me. But if that's how they want to do it, whatever, it's their decision.
Yeah, but technically it's a layoff, isn't it?
No, it's termination.
Is it?
I was terminated completely.
Mm.
If they were smart, they just would have let me keep working because I had a minor issue, and then I had to pay them back a little bit of money. I had most of it paid back, but not all of it. When they let me go from employment, and so
it wasn't like a downsizing. That's what I
no, it was no downsize issue. No, sir. It was more a policy issue.
Because human resources said to me, "You should get a lawyer instead of this package." I wasted $700 for nothing.
Right.
This sounds normal to us. I'll never forget those two bloody lawyers. Waste of time.
Right.
Can't dispute it. What?
This is from Chessboard.
Oh, okay. Well, let's if you want to play it, play it. Let's see what it is.
I think it's playing.
Yeah, whoever set that package up, you're not allowed to do that. Explode it all over me. This is paint, okay? You can't just booby trap your porch like that.
Man, we've talked about it. They're allowed to protect their property. You took the package and went off. That's on you.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's go from the top.
I shouldn't even have to explain this. When I opened the box, it exploded all over me.
And where did this box come from?
Right there, on that porch.
That's funny.
Oh, please, don't twist this. I'm the one who got blasted.
A little too much.
I'm blue, I would need, I would die, I would need, I would die, I would need, I would die.
You can watch, but you can't stop us.
Whoa, are you kidding me? In my mouth. This is a trap. Go,
Yep.
He knew that was good.
There we go. His car. That's funny.
I see
Getting their just desserts.
Oh, I want to know how they do that. That's pretty cool.
There's a way. There's a way you can set those up so that when they pick up the package, or when they, some people will set it so they can pick it up and won't explode, and then when they get to their car and cut the seal on the box to open it, and then it explodes in their face inside their car. Excuse me.
Okay, you can finally.
But yeah,
Sorry about
allegedly there are ways to set that up without too much difficulty.
Oh no, did it again. Okay, stop you.
Yeah, Mary's got a good one there. Some people put stinky cat litter that's already been used in the boxes instead of it
Oh my
exploding.
goodness.
See, now I just personally,
It's
just
not the computer.
allegedly, if I were to do one, I'd have used cow manure or people manure, stick it in the box, and then they go to open it.
Ew. No, you didn't.
No, I didn't. I'm just saying, if I had that problem of people stealing stuff off my porch that I ordered, yeah, absolutely. So what else we got for topics?
Oh gosh, I could go in a big old rabbit hole, but I'll be good tonight.
I
Trying to
see.
stay on the list.
Oh, okay. Excuse me.
I think that one video I did put me on the naughty list with
Mm,
a bunch of people, and I was just looking for the facts, and
it's all Wildlife's fault. He drug you down the wrong path and put you on the naughty list.
no, I tend to go there all alone.
All on your own.
Yep, it's been a knack from day one.
I've had that problem sometimes. I walk in the room and I'm instantly in trouble for just coming in through the doorway.
Yep.
Speaking of which, he's not getting paid, is he? What? He's been cooking the chicken. Just keeping an eye on the books.
I don't know.
This is where he claims his my microphone muted. I couldn't get it working.
Maybe he's just chilling. Or
Maybe you went to check on the food he's cooking.
maybe. I know, Cheryl. They look right at it. You may see us, but we don't care. Yeah.
Right, and then it explodes with the blue or rainbow glitter all over the place. I like the ones where they set it up so that they can pick it up and take it all the way to the car and it doesn't explode until they open it.
Yeah. That must be. I had seen just that a video was on, but I didn't look at it, and it said caught red-handed, and this lady was pink, and I was like,
Right.
wonder what that's about, and I just kept going. It I was just looking for Christmas movies.
Although the last couple of people in chat there would think that Watt ate too much chicken and fell asleep. That's entirely possible.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there are plenty of YouTube videos you could look up and learn how to make those little packages that explode with glitter or paint or whatever.
That'd be kind of fun to do for Christmas. Confetti.
Yeah, if you wanted to do a safe one where an easy to clean up mess that's not going to destroy your house.
Yeah.
You can say, "Oh, I got you a Christmas present." They open it up and glitter explodes in their face. Sure.
That's what I need to ask my daughter. I forgot about that. I am so far behind this year, but I guess I have been a little busy.
Right. Hey, chessboard. I think it's mostly glitter based coloring stuff that explodes. Although I think Watt may have been cooking turkey and had too much of it to eat and fell asleep. But I think sometime between now and the 23rd, when I get the rest of my Christmas presents I ordered for people, I'll have to try to get them all wrapped up.
Hmm.
Going through that back closet, we found a whole bag of wrapping paper, and I was
Oh, there you go. That's a money saver. Got a whole closet full of paper.
I'm all, anybody need packages wrapped? I
Right.
love
Well,
wrapping presents, but
I
goodness, I
don't-
don't have time this year.
I was say normally when I wrap them, I like to uh, use multiple layers of wrapping paper, and I'll use like Gorilla duct tape or something really hard, make it really hard to get it off.
Hmm.
Because I really want them to work for it. I don't want it to be easy.
Have you seen the game that they play with the saran wrap? And they'll put prizes and start rolling it up, and there's a prize like every few wraps.
I haven't seen that game, no.
That's pretty fun.
The one game I saw recently that seemed like it would be pretty good at starting family fights is it's they took Uno and combined it with Jenga.
Oh goodness.
Of course, I have the new Uno uh, version of Uno called Uno No Mercy. That's a pretty fun game. Slightly more rage inducing than the normal Uno, but you know.
Yeah. Well, for those people who propose on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, the saran wrap ball would be a good way. But you don't know where the ring's going to be, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just fun to watch everybody try to get it unwrapped.
Right.
Yeah.
As long as you make sure the right people get the right gift.
Well, and that's usually at scratch offs or it's unisex gifts, like
Right.
for whoever.
If you're feeling really lazy, you just go get a gift card and like, yeah, here's $25. Go get something.
I was going to say something about the saran wrap game, but I'll get in trouble again.
Oh no, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I hadn't heard about that chessboard. That's interesting.
Alrighty, y'all.
Mm.
Ready to close this one up?
Yeah, I think I'm about ready for bed. I think.
I think everybody either hungry or sleepy.
I'm not hungry. I had plenty of food. I'm just ready for bed. I think.
Yeah.
But it was good chatting with you guys.
I'm glad you came up, Meat, and hope you get a job that you
Uh,
like. And
I I hope so too. It shouldn't take too long. I've had, like I said, more than 25 offers in the last day or two. I'm sure I'll get more,
That's good.
but I'm gonna hop out and we'll catch y'all on the next one.
All right.
Take
Yeah,
care.
Christmas if we don't
Yep.
see you.
Yeah, absolutely. Merry Christmas.
Take care. Yeah, I'm still awake. I'm sorry, Ann. All right, y'all. Have a good night. I'll put the link for backstage if anybody wants to come up and chat. And I'm gonna fix me something to eat. Y'all done made me hungry. All right.
Good night, everybody.
Not sure when I'll see y'all again because it sounds like the closing is coming quick, and so I've got to really clear out this house. And so we'll see. But y'all have a blessed night. Merry Christmas if I don't see you. And God bless you. Good night, everybody.
Good night.